It's just OBS. What the fuck? That's crazy. OBS is the only thing that decided to fucking crash. GG. Oh, that means a lot of things are gonna break, huh? TTS is gonna be dead. More than likely. Let me do my rounds. Once the TTS refresh. If you guys are saying anything, I can't see it. It's broken. I think I have to refresh chat as well. Who's chat? My chat is actually completely gone. If you guys are speaking, I don't see it. Thank you, Paris. I can see Kick Chat. That's crazy. Kick Chat works before fucking Twitch. That is depressing. Oh, things are happening. You guys are coming back. You guys are back. Hi. Alright, I can see you again. It was not words and stream that caused that, right? There's no fucking way. I need to test that now. Fuck it, we're testing it. No, I don't want a video of. I don't want a video of it. It wasn't words and stream. There's no fucking way. Wait, let me look at down detector. Yeah, no, down detector's a bit scuffed right now. Focus is apparently getting hit really badly. Alright, let me try that again. Test stream! Pog! I love my test streams! Unintentional test stream! Yay! Let's see. Oh, we're fine now. Okay, it was literally just my internet deciding to fucking drop out of nowhere. She's an thank you for the follow, by the way. What is loosened? Clear. Transparent. How many times does my internet fucking die on me lately? I need to talk to my brother about that. I've heard of Lucid. Lucid is new. Oh. Never mind, I already I hate this already. Doug, thank you for the 3 months, by the way. Thank you. Chat, remember I'm doing Partner Plus. If you want to help out, you know what to do. Almost done. 3 months, 5 flies. Why is it? Why is it a Sag moment? Oh look, sorry about you. Wow. Oh look, I'm live. Wow. Dad, did you know I'm live? Cause time flies. Whoa, no way! Wow. That means it made it a whole entire new VOD, right? I'm assuming it would've. There's some blood. It's fine. It's just like a non-important blood. If this happened tomorrow, though, I'd be pissed. Yeah, it did make a new bug. It's fine. It still kind of works out because, like, it's two different titles. What's the murder? The collab with Cha-Cha. Cha-Cha, Fifi, Grimmy, um... Froggy, and Alana. Hey, Cha-Cha, yeah, no, Cha-Cha. Cha-Cha, your VTuber mom, Fifi, Froggy, Grimmy, and Smugalana. Okay, hi. That's a big collab? No, that's not a big collab. That's a big collab. That's Kumi's birthday collab. How many minutes do we have? 7. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Please don't tell me it'll be with Shed. I don't think it'll be Shed chat. I think I'm just going to put them in like a collab link, like command, and that's it. I'll probably put Kumi in my title, but I'm not putting the fucking dozen people. I don't think it will even fit, to be honest. I'd have to spam a lot to make up for the other chats. Yeah. No, you literally wouldn't even be able to see my chat through theirs. They're all like 100k Andes. And the chats are like consistently going, so GG. Is this not on order? Ah, gotcha. Challenge accepted! No, 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 no. Oh yeah, that's broken again, huh? God damn it. Alright, let me mix it up. Yeah, that's the second time that's happened there. It's getting more frequent. I don't know if it's because they're like dropping shit or...
So cute.
That big, yo! Thank you for 14 months. Thank you so much. No, you. Wait, Blanca, I have something to show you. Check VMs in a second. It'll make sense once I do it. Boom, 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 boom. And then... How cute is it? It's so cute. It's probably my favorite one out of all of them. I'm just gonna abuse it. Aubrey, hi! How you been? I've been good. My internet is shitting itself every now and again, but it is what it is. I don't know why it's like this, man. What's down detector say? Oh yeah, it's spiking a little bit on down detector. People would know if more aware of it. Yo, your grinder went down for a bit. I don't know about yeah, no, everything's actually spiking right now. What the fuck? Kai, go eat. Everything is like literally going down at the same time. YouTube music went down. The banks are going down. Wonka. Monka. I'm gonna put my Wi-Fi back on my phone before I forget, and then use lose my data, and then I'll cry. The F is fake. Are we there yet? 2 minutes. Two minutes, chat. Do you think they're gonna show anything good? I don't even know what this is called. It's just new games. New games that are coming out. Hey, hi. It's the Future Game Spring Showcase. So all the new games that are coming out that you can put on the Steam wishlist and stuff like that. Hi, Sakabo. Probably EA, more AI stuff. No, you didn't miss it. It's happening now. Soon, TM. I see the uptime. Tie delay classic. It's not a delay. It's not a delay. Uh-huh. What the hell are cramps? Wait, it's happening! Alright, chat. No more. No more. It's closed. Why are you really mad? Stop. No, no match. Janari, thank you for the follow, by the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your hosts of the Future Game Show Spring Showcase.
Can I?
Jennifer English.
I need to do this.
Nolan North.
Okay.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Future Game Show Spring Showcase. My name is Jennifer English, though you probably know me best as God's favourite princess and the most interesting girl in the world, aka Shadowheart from Baldur's Gate 3. It's a pleasure to be here.
Oh yeah, I forgot they're hosting
How
this.
would you describe it?
Ominous.
That's a weird outfit. Not really.
To speed with the latest video game news, though. as you can see, I won't be braving this journey alone.
But
As
normally
I'm
they
joined
wear
by a man who
heels,
needs
not.
no introduction.
Thank you, Jennifer. But alas, I'm going to subject you all to one anyway. Yes.
Unless you
it is
mean
I,
him.
Nolan North, the voice of Nathan Drake, Dr. Richtofen, and a bunch of other guys.
Looks
you
like she's wearing a dad
30
suit.
or so hours with while sitting
Yeah.
on your couch. If you haven't heard of me, it's because I recently took the substance, and now there's this British dude called Ben Starr who's running around.
Fucking British! Why is it British?
One of these shows, I think.
That explains why it's fucking
Do
6
something
a.m.
with that guy.
Murder.
But that's a problem for another
Murder?
time, because over the next 90 minutes,
British,
we
isn't
are
it?
laser focused on introducing you to a new generation of great games.
You can expect plenty of gameplay trailers and a series of presentations from some of our industry's brightest developers. And there's also going to be some world premieres which will be revealed as we work through today's show. No harm in a little mystery, don't you think?
Never. Speaking of which, we've got one to kick us off, and I'm not one to keep the good people waiting. This is the next project from
This is
People
slightly
Can
quiet.
Fly, the team behind Gears of War and Bulletstorm
Wait, I
project.
have to-
From People Can Fly, the team behind Gears of War and Bulletstorm.
You
Let's
need a
get into
ladder?
it, shall we?
Let's.
Have Asmon's chat the scene. Bro. Ladder? Is it good enough? Why is this not going away? Firewatch 2. It's not. What is this? It's pirates. Yo! It's the Yakuza Pirate fucking Hawaii edition. It's a DLC to it. Lost Rift. Kinda looks nice, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, now we're cooking. That was your first look at Lost Rift, which is coming to Steam
I
Early
feel like
Access
that's
later
every
this
game
year.
ever.
But you can wishlist it right now and join the Lost Rift Discord for more
Skip.
information. Now,
Skip!
Jen, I feel like
Skip.
you'll have something to say about this next trailer.
Yes, this one is quite special to me. We've got a new trailer for Claire Obscure Expedition 33, and it's all about the character I'm playing in the game, which is now on this giant screen behind me.
Wow.
I cannot wait for you all to hear how her story unfolds, but for now, here's an introduction to your new favourite character in video games ever, Maya. Lumia is not my home. Not the way it is for you.
Having second thoughts about the expedition?
Do you know the good
Please.
games now?
I'm more ready to go than you are.
I don't like the
The
hair
rest of us
physics,
only have
bruh.
a year left, but you've got 9 good years before your gommage. You don't need to leave yet.
Speedy
1 year
FPS,
out
thank you
there
for
is
following.
better than 9 years in here. The dance begins. En garde. Precise strike.
It looks interesting. The combat looks interesting.
How can you keep going like nothing happened?
Oh, that just reminded me. My mom's birthday's next month.
Love to see it. That was a closer look at Jen's character, Mael, in Claire Obscure Expedition
That's what
33.
made me wishlist
Coming
the
to
combat,
PC,
yeah.
PlayStation and Xbox on April the 24th, so not long to go now. I do hope you get a chance to check it out, and if you don't, I will crawl through this screen and fight you.
Okay, hard pivot away from the Belle Epoque now, as we've got the next game from the horror.
Hate the
maestros
damage
behind the
numbers? I think you can
award-winning
remove it.
Stasis
I'm
series.
sure there's a
Here's
setting that
closer
lets
look
you
at
move it.
Animal Use Protocol.
With trepidation. This place wrong. This place
Monkey!
That about every place.
with insistence.
Planet of the Apes, monkey!
Wrong.
Smells the same to
With
me.
urgency.
Is it Tamagotchi?
Now under hide.
Okay.
Bruh,
This isn't
Growing impatient.
is it Tamagotchi?
Quiet.
What is that? It looks horrid. It looks interesting. I'd probably play it just to play it. It gives like a horror vibe, which is cool. I don't like the fact that we're playing as a goddamn monkey though. Like why? Oh no! All your subs, GG. Well, yeah, all your subs ran out.
Right way.
With indignation.
Oh, that
finding
reminds me.
very good. Better than smelly cake. Better than run, run, run.
Crazy.
Paralyzed terror. Smelly cake, run. Run, 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 run.
But I am at Alyssa.
Animal Use Protocol is coming soon to PC, so stick it on your wish list.
That's really
if
confusing.
you want to see more of this Tamagotchi rat companion.
Now, as we learned earlier this year,
Maybe she
Capcom's
removed
cult
it?
classic
Maybe.
samurai series Onimusha is making a major comeback.
And thankfully, for those
Yeah,
of us
she
who
did
want
then.
to catch up,
She
there's a
probably renamed it
remaster
or
of
something.
Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny on the horizon.
Here's an inside look from the game's developers with a focus on Hell Mode.
Chat
a
for you
brand
guys.
new
I'm lowering
one-hit
my
kill
ads all the way
difficulty setting
down
for
for
the
this.
masochists among us.
You had them up? Of course I
The
did.
name says it's all, really. Hell is an extremely hard difficulty mode. All it
Gotta make
takes
money
is one
somehow,
hit from
bruh.
any enemy, and you'll
You
die
think Twitch
instantly.
pays me with gift subs?
So
No.
it's not for the faint of heart.
Ads is what carries the fucking payment.
I haven't been able to complete it myself yet. But some members of the staff have been able to pull it off. So I hope everyone tries it out to see if they can get through it.
I have my ads normally on like the 8-minute mark.
The original game was the first time I was in charge of the direction, so it has a special place in my heart. And this remaster
Do I need
brings
Partner
a lot of
Plus then?
peace.
Well, I get more money.
Apart from the fact that the graphics
If I do
are
get
now
Partner
in high
Plus.
definition, we've also included quality of life improvements to make it more fun to play. So
This
if you're
streamer
new to the
runs
series,
ads
this is
after a big
great time
raid.
to start. Especially since the first game
When I
isn't
played
very
Elden Ring, I
bulky.
had it on max. Just in case it was
I'd love
fucking...
everyone to experience the
what is it
world
called?
of Onimusha and explore every nook and cranny. So I look forward
Fucking
to your
backseaters.
support.
I made sure the backseaters were stuck behind ads. They can't say shit.
Capcom's remaster of Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny is coming to PC and consoles on May 23rd later this year.
Don't miss
Oh my god!
Our next
So close to
game
my
is
birthday.
Nitrogen Omega, a turn-based tactical RPG, ooh, my favorite, where you control a mech full of mercenaries. Let's take a look.
Oh my god, my eyes. This is bad to watch at night. I don't like the style. I don't like the HUD. I don't like anything of this game. It could have been cool, but they mess up somewhere. It's a night. Well, technically it's morning, but it's still dark as hell in my room. So with the white. It looks like it's made in paint. It does. Make it turn-based.
A love letter to shonen anime, Nitrogen Omega is coming soon to PC. And now we've got another interesting game.
Nah.
It's the remake of the end of the greatest RPG of all time.
Was?
They're remaking Baldur's Gate 3 already?
I'm afraid not.
Final Fantasy 7?
They did that already.
Divinity Original Sin 2?
Now you're just naming games you're in. Actually, this is a metafictional puzzle game where you unravel the circumstances surrounding a lost JRPG from the 1990s.
I have literally no idea what you just said, but I am intrigued.
Was?
Hi, I'm Lucas Emanuel. And I'm Jacob Dobbs.
What is this mic?
We're two members of Coin Drop Games.
Oh, that's
making
why.
the remake of the end of the greatest RPG of all time.
The remake of the end of the greatest RPG of all time is a faithful recreation of the last hour of everyone's favorite RPG. You know, that one we all know.
You'll start this remake at 99% complete in the middle of the last dungeon with an inventory just full of healing potions that
Jesus.
you're just saving for the next boss.
Wait, they're actually so real for that though.
RPG of all time.
Making your eyes out?
That's
Yes,
okay.
I am.
This remake includes the original game's manual, director's commentary,
and the game's director had to translate this part of the game entirely by hand using a Japanese to English dictionary.
and even clips of an unreleased documentary.
I never loved anything that much, and the only way we're going to get that again is by staying exactly faithful to what that original game was.
If you didn't know what the greatest RPG of all time was, I suppose it would turn this into a deduction puzzle game where you'd have to use these bonus features, deductive reasoning, and a little bit of creative thinking to figure out how to complete the last hour of this epic RPG.
Seems like a cool idea. It's already kind of been done though. If you've ever played Evolve, Evolve was kind of like that. Oh my god, my ears. My eyes. My eyes. My fucking eyes.
We're still hard at work on this recreation of this all-time classic, but we hope you'll relive a little bit of the magic when we launch the demo for the remake of the end of the greatest RPG of all time on April 25th.
What type of fucking title game is that, man? Why would you make that a title? So long for no reason. No one's gonna remember that.
The remake of the end of the greatest RPG of all time, yes, that is the title, lands on PC later this year with a demo launching.
She
on
struggled
April
so
25th.
hard, bro.
Now, I think we've got another world premiere up next.
Yes, we do. This one's an isometric survival game based on a comic by Kyle
I would have
Starks.
tongue-tied myself.
Well, you can leave whenever you like.
Okay, see ya. No, it's actually... Never mind.
Tentacles?
Just roll the trailer.
Tentacles?
Yeah.
Why did they start with the tentacle image? Broken
Those
mirror.
monsters only exist in your head, they said. Great material for your art. I actually believed them. Until that night. Feels like I've walked straight into one of my nightmares.
This kind of gets the vibe of... Fuck, what is that one zombie game? Left 4 Dead? Is it Left 4 Dead? No, it's not Left 4 Dead. No, the cartoon one. The cartoon story-based one. It is Left 4 Dead, is it? No, it's not Left 4 Dead. It's like a cartoon anime.
Now for an update on a puzzle platformer where you tangle with the strings of fate. Here's the release date trailer for Once Upon a Puppet.
Maybe it wasn't Walking Dead? Yeah, Walking Dead. That one. No, it's not Walking Dead. It's not Walking Dead. Never mind, I'm fucking redacted. No, it's not Walking Dead. It's not Walking Dead. What is it called? PewDiePie played it. Doesn't have zombies in it? Hang on, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna be so mad when I do.
Cute and creepy. That was Once Upon a Puppet, which is coming to PC and consoles
Once Upon a
on April
Puppet?
23rd.
Let's keep things moving with a trailer for a sequel 5 years in the making. Here's the latest transmission from Revenge of the Savage Planet.
The Shamalama's Ding Dong Academy presents the Ding Dong Influencer Accelerator Program, Extreme Routine. Feed it up, Shelly, to the extreme!
What the fuck is
Universally renowned
this?
Shamalama has a once-in-a-lifetime offer to accelerate your rise to be the galaxy's next top influencer. With our diaper protocol, your lane game gets insane clicks and subs, and you can go up train with a partner. The Ding Dong Influencer Accelerator Program Extreme Routine has 4 power-pack programs guaranteed to launch your profile to the stars, including crash test dummy. Death is no longer permanent, but remains incredibly painful and hilarious. Ding Dong, you're dead. Selfie Scout, snag more subs, snapping stunning
What the hell is the game called?
Primo locale. Product Tester, blow up your feed testing experimental Grot X on space creatures. You're a freaking animal! STV Cribs. Now you can pimp your crib on the show everybody in the universe
I'm going to
binges.
find it.
Your kids be dong! Complete all 4 tasks, and you can keep that sweet chamois lock spacesuit. Guaranteed. Crash test dummy. Clock clicks with your chamois lock gold lame spacesuit. Bedazzle your likes with each side-splitting demise. Selfie Scout.
What is this fucking game?
Reporting any burns, crashes, or mutations. STV Cribs.
It looks like a bad motel. You ain't no shabby. Now you a ding dong. Feed it up, Shelly.
Oh yeah, it's bin day, so if you hear trucks outside my house, no you don't.
Well, that was interesting.
Pretend you didn't.
Revenge of the Savage Planet is crash landing on PC and consoles in May. What's next, Nolan?
This is Anaya, Life After Gods, an action platformer where you chart the
Size?
rise of an alien civilization.
Size? Promising? Hades time style? Promising?
The gods are dead, but we try to survive in their world.
Hades number 3? Oh, it's one of these. I mean, it looks okay. It is Walking Dead. Yeah, it was Walking Dead. Some reason when I googled it, it came up with the movie, so I got fucking gaslit into believing it wasn't.
Demo on Steam right now. In fact, you can find all the games from today's show on the Future Game Show Steam page. Just type Future Game Show Steam into your search engine.
My bad.
It's pretty easy. Anyway, Jen, you were telling me earlier.
Yeah,
about
that
this next
one.
one, so please take it away.
So, Nolan, the best way I can describe this is that it's like Alien Isolation, yeah?
Yeah.
With co-op and velociraptors.
Clever girl.
It's Death Ground.
We didn't have Tupid, we only have Thine, because Thine is Tupid. So he gets pinged every time we use Tupid now. Final Fantasy! What's a Razor? Hi! Dinosaurs! Dude, all these games are so bad already. Why are they so bad? Skip. Dead by Daylight? DVD but with dinosaurs? Death Brown.
Okay, Death Ground is coming to PC later this year, so make sure it's on your wish list.
He's seen some shipper.
Okay. We're breaking things up with our next section, which is a future game show staple.
Every show, we pull focus onto 3 particular games that we consider, us two mainly, ones to watch in 2025.
And first up, we've got
Oh, boy.
Kingmakers, the anachronistic siege simulator where you drive pickup trucks through cavalry fields in medieval England. Try saying that 10 times.
Skip.
Okay. Anachronistic siege simulator, anachronistic siege simulator. Congratulations, I think I've sprained my tongue.
I can.
Hello, I'm Ian Fish from Redemption Road Games, makers of Road Redemption and the upcoming Kingmakers.
I don't fuck with these games, man. They're so boring.
In Kingmakers, you travel back to the year 1401 to help the real-life Welsh rebel Owain
These
Glendower
remind me so much of
conquer
mobile games. Every
In
time I
reality,
see them, I'm
his
like, I'm
Welsh
sorry.
rebellion was defeated and he mysteriously disappeared.
Why has he got a
in
gun?
1401 England, you use modern weapons to help the outnumbered Welsh.
Why has he got a
English
gun?
armies made up of thousands of soldiers. And everything in Kingmakers is real. The thousands of soldiers
What
are all
the fuck
simulated.
is
Furthermore,
this?
all buildings are fully navigable and fully destructible. Thousands of soldiers can navigate complex multi-story castles with the same level of pathfinding fidelity
It looks fun.
you'd expect from a modern first-person shooter. Originally, we thought Kingmakers
It looks
was going to be a cool
interesting.
simulation of what it would
Not
be
gonna
like
lie.
to go back in time with modern weapons. Would you be able to defeat a medieval army with an AK-47? Then we realized that if we're going to do this, we got to do it right.
Who the fuck thought
Medieval
this needed to
battles
be a
involve
thing?
Thousands of soldiers, so we're going to simulate thousands of soldiers.
Were
And
they
this
just
isn't
laying in bed
Dynasty
like,
Wars, where
man?
soldiers kind of spawn into existence as you approach them.
What happens if you had
Kingmakers,
guns
they're
in the
always
war?
there, running their AI all the time. Furthermore, we realized that a game with this scope, the player would want to be able to command his armies and fortify his own outposts, so it kind of grew for there. It's now something completely unique. A shooter with real-time strategy
Dude,
elements that rival Age
medieval
of
times
Empires
would have been
and
fucked
shooting
if they had
gameplay that
guns.
rivals Helldivers and Space Marine. Today we're excited to share a little bit more about the destruction aspect of the game.
Who is he shooting?
Every building, castle, wall, and tree in Kingmakers is fully destructible. You can blow it up with a grenade launcher,
Where's he getting
take
the
it out with an
cars
airstrike,
from?
or maybe even demolish it with a tank.
Why does he have a tank?
And none of the destruction is scripted either. It's all dynamic, courtesy of Unreal 4's fast
Where the
physics
fuck are you pulling the tank
It's one of
from?
the reasons we
You go
didn't
back
switch
in
to
time
Unreal
and you just
5.
casually
We
have a tank with you?
experimented with
Okay.
Unreal 5.1
Yeah,
and Unreal
future, by the
5.3,
way.
But nothing is as fast on the CPU
Fred
side
Dad, thank you
as
for following.
Unreal
Hi,
4
welcome in.
when it comes to physics. Finally, we're excited
guy
to
has
share
too
that
many
you and up to
CDs
3
and
friends
fur.
can lead their own armies alongside yours and join in on your
Oh my
conquest of England
God!
in online co-op. This is the full
Online
campaign,
co-op
full
of
online co-op, no
guns.
compromises. This means 4 players fielding armies of thousands, building their own fortifications
They had
and
the
buildings,
mafia back
and
then.
attacking enemy bases either on their own side of the map or alongside you. We really wanted to make sure that all 4 players feel just as responsive to play as if they were all playing a single-player game or as if they were each playing as the host player, even if your ping is not great. Kingmakers is
I
coming
got
to PC
transported
early
into
access
another
and
world with a
hopefully to all major consoles. We'll have more to share about the game later in 2025. In the meantime, please wishlist Kingmakers on Steam. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of the show.
I give them credit for cooking. That is unique as fuck.
Thank you so much to the team at Redemption Road for that closer look at Kingmakers, a game which isn't even out yet, but already has a live-action movie in the works.
I'm already on the
Live action!
to play the pickup truck, of course.
What?
Anyway, I think it's time for
Wait,
another world
we
premiere,
have
so
we
grab
have
your
to watch
friends,
that.
your VR headsets and your
We
mobile
have to
phones for
watch
some
that.
reason. Don't worry, it'll make sense soon.
At Elsewhere Electric, we believe in power. The power to shape the future.
Oh boy.
Our state-of-the-art facility is the heart of that future. And we need you to keep it running. You and a capable partner, that is.
I'll open up the van. Get juiced up.
Okay, I think I'm ready. Let's get in there.
I'm assuming they have like one that
I see
isn't
some
for
symbols.
VR.
A jellyfish, some squiggly
Hi,
pipes.
Mika.
I think I've got it. Did that work?
Looks like it. 3, 2, 1, turn.
Ready.
Elsewhere Electric relies on teamwork,
King Mega
precision,
is pretty decent looking. Other than that, not really.
efficiency.
They haven't really cooked yet.
For reasons which will become immediately clear once you enter our facility, the true nature of our work cannot be revealed to the public.
Is this freaking a body factor?
We're in.
Body factory or whatever the fuck it was?
Your work may be
That's what it feels like.
I can see you. I can see you.
Your work will be dangerous.
We need to get this door open. There's something in here.
But it's a risk Elsewhere Electric is willing to take.
In the event of an incident-induced employee vacancy, a replacement installer will continue your work.
These sacrifices make Elsewhere Electric's important work possible. Because in our facility, power doesn't just keep the lights on, it keeps them from getting out.
Whoa! Ah!
Elsewhere Electric, a puzzle game powered by 2.
This reminds me so much of the Body Factory.
That was your first look at Elsewhere Electric, a cooperative puzzle game where players work together to explore an abandoned facility. Don't try that at home, I'm pretty sure it's illegal. It's coming to PC, VR, iOS,
Yeah,
and
chat.
Android.
Don't go into your
All right,
random
this next
abandoned
one's for all you
factory.
impudent
Don't,
insects
don't do it.
If you haven't heard, the cult classic immersive sim System Shock 2 is getting a definitive remaster from Night Dive Studios.
And we just so happen to have the release date ready for you.
Gaming games? There's no gaming games so far.
Your time is running out.
Why are you VIP?
This place is a womb.
No? Oh, okay. I will turn back home then. Hi, Kisa.
Ammunition runs low. And you've yet to see our most beautiful creation. All you have is your hatred.
PS1 era?
and your individuality. Now don't you wish you joined us? Would you then feel so alone?
Why do they need 3 people to say the exact same sentence? Sometimes remakes shouldn't be remake. They kept to the style, I give them that. It's kind of bad. I'm sure it's someone's childhood game somewhere, maybe. What was that running animation? All right, maybe they shouldn't. Maybe they should have just left that in the past. What the fuck? Your chat. For a good game, did you know that Croc is actually coming
You
out
heard it
on
here
April
first,
2nd?
folks. The System Shock 2 25th Anniversary Remaster launches on June 26th, 2025.
And speaking of good old games,
Yeah,
you
we're
may have
getting
heard about
Croc.
the
We're getting
recently
Croc
launched
Remaster.
preservation program
No,
from
not
our friends
Cock,
at
Croc.
It's a commitment from one of the industry's foremost digital storefronts to to maintain and preserve classic video games for future generations.
How do you know it's
Noble
coming out? Because
pursuit
it's on
indeed.
Twitter, you
System
idiot.
Shock 2 is already part of the program.
You don't know
alongside
Croc?
other
It's a
golden
PlayStation 1
oldies
game.
like Alpha Protocol and
It
SWAT
was one of
4,
the
both
mascots,
which
like Crash and Spyro.
I was in, by the way.
I'm not on.
So,
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Okay,
For
okay.
the Spring Showcase,
Okay.
we've partnered with GOG
Fuck
to
you.
reveal some more titles that are coming to the program. Who knows?
You don't need to out me like that, man.
Favorites will pop up.
Isn't Croc in
And
this
I'll be in it.
game
Probably.
this preview thing? It might be.
Sometimes it just takes a
It
single
is coming out.
sound, sentence,
Hello, my friend.
or quick glimpse to awaken that emotion. A warm feeling that
The
brings back all the
nostalgia.
memories of times when all the problems didn't matter. It was just you as a superhero, fighter, racer, knight, waiting to conquer the world.
I'm investigating
Games are
Croc. It's a
part
good
of
game.
Us. They're a part of culture.
It
part
had
of
tank
what makes us
controls
human.
back then,
Without
but
preservation, all the emotions,
they give me an
creativity,
option to
stories,
change
and innovations behind them
to the new
risk
one now.
being lost forever. How can we ensure everyone can play games today, tomorrow,
Pixie, take
and for years
care.
to come?
Thank you for the raid again. I
Yes,
really appreciate
share the
it.
source codes, artwork, and even collectibles that you own with museums so they don't get lost. Gamers, play these games and talk about them. Make them live forever. Vote and share
Surely
your
they add
gaming
Croc to
stories
this,
on
right?
GOG Dream List to
Surely.
help bring more games to the GOG preservation program. Games within the program are maintained
JC,
by us
yo,
and
they were the
guaranteed
boy.
to
Hi,
always
welcome
work
in.
on modern computers. We've already future-proofed more than 100
Yo,
titles.
it's Mist!
Today, we are happy to say that the
I played
GOG
Mist as a kid.
preservation program is
I got really
expanding
fucking
with
lost.
even more titles.
I didn't get the
You
far.
can play all of them right now on
Puzzle suck.
GOG.com.
Wait, GOG
Let's
is
take
what
a
Croc
look at
is.
the new arrivals.
Wait, Croc's here! Croc's here! Right? Right? Croc has to be here. It's on GOG. Right? Right. Right. I didn't see Croc. Where's Croc?
Do us a favor and head over to GOG.com.
It's literally on GOG and it comes out next month! How did they not get in?
Steam sale, which you can find by heading to
How did Croc miss this?
FGS. Okay, at this point, you're probably thinking, Nolan North, why are you on the balcony? Where's Jennifer? Well, I'm going to be honest. I'm not so sure myself.
Did they not care
We're
enough
about
to get a
throw it
fucking
out
ad
to
in
a series of
there?
back-to-back trailers while I look for her. And way down. Jen? Jennifer? Anyone?
We all know why the walls around our capital exist. This world fell to the forces of darkness.
Croc about to get their
Its
own
light
slot? They
is
better.
replaced by shadows.
It's a
and
good
the terrors
game.
that lurk within them.
While they play this. This is Croc. Legend of the
With our
Gerbers.
faith in the Divine One and the power he bestows on me, can we thrive in a corrupt world. Inquisitor, a word in private.
It has banging music too. Listen, 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 listen. Listen to the banging music. Reptile Mario? Basically, yeah. This game is actual banger. They said if it does well, that they're going to make number 2. Why is that 10 times louder? Oh, we just missed a fairy thing? Okay, well, that wasn't important. I saved you, chat! I saved you!
Let's take this lunatic down for messing with the sovereignty. Let's make it quick.
Wait, why is it not?
We're on the clock here.
Why did I go backwards?
That's handy. Getting this fixed up.
You saved me? No, I saved you guys from looking at a fairy.
Like this before. Svetlov's planning something big. If we're lucky, he'll show himself. Svetlov's called hideout. Any idea how many people he's got with him? Stay sharp. Svetlov could be anywhere.
See ya. Hi. Late stream? Yeah. I'm doing a co-stream that I agreed to. A word premiere. Who asked for these games? Shelf heroes. This looks interesting. It reminds me of Inside. Wait, what the fuck? Oh my god, it's a fucking co-op, bruh. It's multiplayer, is it? Yeah, demo's out! Bionic Bear.
Oh, thank God I made it.
Uncle Nolan, where have you been?
It's okay. I'm sorry. That just took so long. It's really way up there. It's not a camera trick. If they ask you to go up there, do not do it. Okay. What's next?
While Uncle Nolan recovers, let's take a look
Does the
at
speedrun
Neighbours
goes?
Suburban Warfare, which is kind of like Rainbow Six Siege, except with pigeon poop bombing runs. Yes, you did hear that correctly. And backyard brawls.
She said poop.
Are you okay?
Why?
I can't breathe.
No one asked for this, man. No one asked for this. This is something XTC is gonna play. Proke and XTC are gonna play this 100%. I can already tell. They're the only ones that could make this shit entertaining. Why was that a jump scare thing? I feel like you have to be high as shit or drunk to play this. This is a COD map? Yeah, it is. Hey V, hear me out. What? Wait, they're both high? What, they're both high and drunk?
Reaffirm your property boundaries in Neighbours Suburban Warfare, which is launching in early access on April 17th.
So
we've got a developer presentation for Hawthorne up next. This is a sandbox RPG where you build a whimsical community of woodland creatures. Very, very cottagecore gay. I'm in.
Adorable.
Hey, it's like that one game I played. The one where you fly around.
Is a sandbox RPG realm of anthropomorphic animals and fairy tale creatures. Play solo or co-op as you recruit villagers and build a village of memorable NPCs. Defend against the elements and against forest tricksters. Celebrate the season's traditions. Farm, craft, and explore.
Why is he so
an
far away from the
ever-changing
camera? I
world
don't
bigger
know.
than the small creature you play.
He wanted to make sure
Bringing
he
this
was in
nostalgic
it, I
world to
guess.
life has been a long-term dream for us, and we're thrilled to be doing it alongside our players.
Hawthorne will leverage our experience making some of the
Why is
world's
he in the
most beloved
forest?
RPGs to establish a new genre that blends the emergent fun of sandbox games with a charming simulation of village life.
Do people just think, oh
It's a
shit, I have to
fantasy
go
home
do
you
my
can keep
video,
returning
let me just travel like 2 hours out
The
into
different
this
playable
forest?
species have asymmetrical abilities and limitations.
Nice green screen, bro.
You, your friends, and your NPC followers must work together to complete jobs around the village. Differentiated species, together with our procedural
The whiteness on his
storytelling,
head
combine to make
is so
each
funny.
player's story in Hawthorne a unique and enjoyable experience.
We're a small team of experienced developers bringing Hawthorne to life as
Why?
a true passion
Just
project.
sit at your desk!
This game is
Sit at
currently
your desk
self-funded,
and record
keeping
yourself!
creativity at its heart. And now, with our incredible community,
You
we
don't
have the
have
chance
to
build
find
something unique
some
and
crazy
memorable.
area.
Join us on this
Just
adventure.
fucking
Follow and
record.
support our Kickstarter to help us bring the nostalgic joy that is Hawthorne to the world.
You probably have better set up mic at your fucking PC. GG. The game does look interesting though. I'm
A
not gonna lie.
Kickstarter campaign for Hawthorne is coming soon, so keep an eye on the developers' socials for more information.
All right.
I think you just
for
talk over the
future
game.
show historians
Yeah.
out there, this next game appeared at the very end of last year's spring showcase as our one more thing.
You know, Jen, while we're on the topic of history,
Mhm.
you know, back in my day when Emily and I hosted the first Future Game Show, it was all remote. None of this real in-person stuff. I mean, you kids don't know how good you're getting it.
Back in your day.
Mm.
Yeah, when did Uncharted come out again?
They tell me 2007.
Dice cringe, dice cringe, dice cringe, dice cringe.
At least you were born. Okay, let's just watch this new trailer for Industria 2.
Industrial 2. Oh. In person instead of in front of a green screen, yeah. Graphics look good. Shut up. 2. Did he even aim at any of that?
Thanks. Marlene, I need to find a way home.
I'm just as stranded as you.
God damn it. But
You know all about aiming? What are you doing back? Go away. You said you were
I can show you the
AFK.
way if you help me arrive there in one piece.
deal.
What the fuck is that?
Laura, what was Atlas made for in the first place? Before it became...
I'm back. Unfortunate.
It was a sorting algorithm meant to scrape the universe base layer for data. I mean, we're talking
What is the same?
hundreds of thousands of dimensions.
I guess it didn't stay that way.
It looks okay. It's not
Defy an
bad compared to the
insatiable
other games we're
artificial
seeing.
intelligence in Industria 2, which is coming soon to PC.
Another world premiere now, and this one has a little historical.
This is the first one?
Some zombies, because why not?
Oh my god! Started with zombies! Everyone wanted that. That's not started, that's just every RPG. Outer Wilds? No, I haven't. I don't have it. This feels like every JRPG ever. Here's the Stardew. I'm sorry, why is everything like so left and right type shit, but the cart is apparently in 60 FPS out of everything? What was that about? Found where all the budget went? They literally went on the fucking 60 FPS carts. That's crazy.
Romestead is a survival game where you rebuild the empire after the fall of Rome. It's coming soon, but you can sign
looks
up
fun,
for the
though.
closed alpha at Romestead.
Since it's kind of
All right,
related to
ready up
Stardew
for our
type shit.
second ones to watch. This time, we're checking in with
Romestead
Compulsion
as a
Games'
name
deep
annoys
South
me
action
so much.
adventure, South of Midnight.
I'm sorry, what did you say in that accent? Oh, South.
Hello, I'm Whitney, and I'm the art director at Compulsion Games.
Hey, I'm Zaire, and I'm one of the writers at Compulsion Games.
Right now, we're working on South of Midnight. It's a
Microsoft game.
third-person action-adventure game set in a folkloric version of the Deep South.
Why do they have country fucking music over it?
So in South of Midnight, you play as Hazel. Her mother gets swept away in a trailer during a hurricane, and as Hazel is looking for help, she encounters creatures who have like their own issues that she helps them solve.
Hey, Hazel.
Who's there?
Up here. You find your mama yet?
Today, we're excited to talk a bit more about
It's
creatures,
Modern Ellis
specifically the
Returns.
narrator, the catfish, who you meet, pretty early on in the game, and he's a pretty important character.
A talking fish. Nope. Ain't no way.
Catfish is voiced by a man named Walter. So we really looked for people who were from the South who would have kind of that southern background and authenticity. And he's a great guy. He's 70 years
So
old.
is she a
plays fiddle,
waterbender or what?
Really cool.
What's
He was
going
really
on
excited
here?
about the project. I think this is one of his first voice acting jobs, if I remember correctly.
Go on now, scoot. I'll pick you up yonder after to
Nice,
go find your
hi.
mom.
So after we meet Catfish, you are set to heal Benji.
This
and
gives me such
he
a
lives in
modern,
this
like,
remote
Alice Madness
Cajun
Returns type
community that has
vibes.
been abandoned for many years. And as you explore that region, you understand kind of why it's been abandoned, what happened to Benji, why he became that tree, and what his connection to Rhubarb,
screen
this
tearing,
sort
yeah.
of eccentric, off-the-grid character that you meet early on. You kind of get to know what their relationship is and what happened there.
You're welcome to try bottling up the pain, but the roots of this trouble go deep.
We have an awesome audio director, Chris, and he really wanted to make sure we had a special song for each of our main
Looks like it'd be good.
creatures you meet in the region, and that song tells a story, and you learn about the characters and the backstory through that song.
Benji's name, he saw things different. He was my shame.
What is the song?
I said goodbye. I said farewell. I took my hammer, my ticket to hell.
So the music is kind of done in parcels. So you'll get part of a story. So you'll get a few lines, maybe 2, 3, 4 times throughout each zone, and they tell a little bit more of the story. And then when you unlock most of
You know
the
what it reminds
context,
me of? That
you'll
South
have
Park
the
episode when they
final
go into
either
the closet.
boss fight or an
Now I'm in the
encounter with the
closet.
creature.
Now I'm
And
in the
during that
closet
final
too.
encounter, like with Benji, when you're climbing the tree, you'll hear the full song.
Oh my god!
Was my brother, Benji his name. He saw things
Okay,
different.
just because of this,
He was my shame.
South of Midnight launches on Xbox
I
Series
don't think
X
I could
and
play
S,
it. I would have
PC,
to play it
and it's
on
also
fucking
gonna
mute
be
or
day
some
one
shit.
on Game Pass on April 8th. And in the
They
meantime,
did
feel
not.
free to shout us out on social media, tell your friends, pre-order, wish list. Really
They
get the
did
word out
not
there.
need a whole
Thanks for
entire, like,
watching, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of the show.
story related song.
South of Midnight is coming to PC and Xbox on the 8th of April and will be on Xbox Game Pass.
Nina,
from
good
day one.
night,
Shout out to
Jens.
Compulsion Games for giving
Thank you
us
for
a
hanging
window
out. I
into
really appreciate it.
Better yet, you
Good
can see
night.
more from South of
It's a
Midnight in our
musical.
FGS
Hi,
Live from
Arsenal.
GDC post show, which directly follows this broadcast, so stick around.
Okay, now we're venturing into the haunted landscapes.
I'm not watching the podcast.
Pioneer
Sorry, chat.
It's
I'm not watching the
stalker-like
podcast.
MMO first-person shooter set in a dark alternate reality.
I didn't sign up for a podcast. MMO FPS. Ugh, I should order food actually. Yeah, but sushi isn't open yet. I'd have to set up a Macca's. Yeah.
This way, we offer our sincere condolences and hope you will die with that understanding.
In hope you will die.
I don't want to
Yeah, there's no sushi. I guess I'll get Maggie D's.
have an incredibly fun time together.
Trying to get fat shot. Yay! Never mind, I have to wait until the breakfast menu is done. Fuck!
Appearance was a mistake and will continue.
I have to wait until 10 a.m.
And your progress. Your actions are rapidly changing the course of events.
I want my Angus burger.
Changes is close to our worldview.
But here everything is strange. Our informant is weird. Our enemies are weird.
Just get breakfast
The
like
same
normal
goes for you,
people?
too.
Yeah, I'll get cereal. Fuck it. I'll eat cereal
That was gameplay
after
for the
this.
incredible-looking Pioneer, which is coming to PC in 2025.
One McFlurry?
What have we got next, Jennifer?
Well, we're taking a trip to 19th century Brazil to check out a cell-shaded roguelike called Hell Clock.
Ooh. Wait, isn't this already out? This looks so weird. I can't unsee this as Hades. I can't unsee this as Hades. It feels like Hades just got a fucking outfit. You got a costume, bro. Hades 3! Hades, but in Brazil. It's like the Walmart version. I say it looks interesting, but that's only because it looks like Hades. Hellcock.
Set your alarms because Hell Clock is coming soon to PC. There's also a demo available on Steam, so go check it out.
Hellcock demo!
Let's
Woo!
move forward with a completely different game, one that asks you to be the MVP in PvP vehicular combat. Nolan, did I say that right?
I have no idea.
Anyway,
This reminds me
here's
of two
Rivals
games.
Hover League.
This reminds me of two games from like PlayStation 1 era and like Nintendo 64 era. Three games actually. Yeah, this is just Combat Rocket League. What the fuck? Is it the same devs? Boost! Exclamation mark boost! Kinda looks sick. It looks fun. It reminds me of so many PlayStation 1 games I played. Have fun. F games.
Rivals Hover League is coming soon, but you can check out the alpha test on Steam. Time for something
Alpha
scary,
test.
I think. Nolan?
Yes, indeed. Let me introduce you all to Finding Frankie, a haunted parkour game show starring a cavalcade of creepy animatronics. Here's the latest from the game's developers.
Welcome back, lucky contestant. Let's get you up to speed.
Is this fucking Fall Guys?
Lucky people from around the world have been brought here to the world's largest indoor trampoline, water, and
Fall Guys with parkour.
quick update for you, lucky contestant. The other
And Poppy Playtime.
died. Not sure how that happened, but oh well. You're still left.
And Mirror's Edge.
Over 3 stories of action-packed parkour.
This is why you play Fall Guys. It trains you for this.
3 dead bodies on the premise of Frankie's Parkour Palace.
What if Poppy Playtime was a kid format? This is definitely heavily inspired from fucking Fall Guys.
Our viewers are entertained. We aren't going bankrupt, and this isn't our last game show.
I'm assuming that's
Watch your step
multiplayer.
when Finding Frankie comes to consoles on April 15th.
Moving swiftly away from that terrifying image, we've got a special update from Tale Worlds Entertainment about their beloved medieval warfare simulator, Mount and Blade 2. Lord.
Falling asleep again? I'm tired, but no, I'm good. Hi, Ryan. Hi. Hi, Celeste. Hi. Falling asleep again? Classy, same honestly. Those trailers ain't it. A lot of them feel the same. And a lot of them are kind of like, I think you need to go back to like remaking the whole entire game. No offense to the devs, but like, I don't know, man. I feel like they're all missing something. Hi, Dream, what's up? None of them stand out. If I were to think of something, I think of that Kings game that I don't even remember the name of because it didn't stand out that much other than medieval and guns. The Poppy Playtime game. And the Zombie Stardew. Those are the only games that stand out to me, and I don't even remember their names. So far, a lot of these have kind of been whatever. Why did they work?
A brilliant surprise. Mount and Blade 2 is
Why
this
do
naval
Frankie?
warfare, a new faction, and so much
Did
more.
you
The
really
sales
fucking just
expansion,
like
which is coming soon
brain
to
die
PC.
type in Finding Nemo?
And sticking with the seafaring theme, here's the latest on an Unreal Engine 5 sailing adventure inspired by Firewatch. This is
Firewatch?
Follow the Light.
Follow the light. Was maybe a good game? Maybe? Mia, hi kitty. How are you? I'm getting my revenge. Hehe. Okay, this game is kind of promising so far. No revenge. Revenge. God. I'm good. I'm very, very tired. I was meant to wake up a lot later than I did, and
We'll find you wherever you are.
I fuck with this game. Someone tells me I'm gonna crash though. I'm not gonna be able to get on that boat. What is that hair? Northern Lights. Woody! Okay, that's probably like the first game that's
Will
actually
Follow the
going on
Light
there.
is coming in
Any cool games?
2025 to
Not
PC,
really.
Xbox, and PlayStation. What have you got for us next, Nolan North?
Well, how
I think
about a
that's the first one that's
post-Ragnarok
actually stood
survival
out.
game? Okay, here's the developers of Cloudheim, Noodle Cat Games, to give us the inside scoop.
This reminds me of Torum. You flashbang me.
Hi, I'm Billy Quick from Noodlecat Games, and today we'll be exploring some of the
Medieval
combat in
times?
Cloudheim,
There's so
our
many!
upcoming game blending crafting with physics-based combat.
Good night, Carol.
This is a Greeble, an aggressive little furball with a lot of teeth. You could hit him with a sword, but instead, let's kick him off this cliff. Greebles aren't the only threat out here, though. You'll also fight against heavily armored enemies like armadillos who roll recklessly through your allies. You'll need to dodge their rolls and then attack when their guard is down.
Yeah, they did.
Corvins, however, keep their distance with ranged magic blasts. You'll want to pull them in close with your lasso to dish out.
They have a Rocket League
Our combat
battle
system
type
is built
game.
around using physics to juggle your enemies. The longer you can keep enemies airborne with your kicks, lasso, and other abilities, the more damage they'll take.
If you want to see the games that they've given out so far,
set up combos to maximize
they are
damage.
here.
Here, our character is placing down mushrooms.
Some
and
of them
jump
have
pads,
demos
bouncing
already.
Enemies high into the sky. With the right combos, the battlefield will feel like a pinball machine. Play solo or team up with friends in co-op for coordinated combo attacks.
This current guy literally woke up
you
or watched the
explore the
game
island in
trailers for
Cloudheim,
10
you'll come
minutes and
across
was like,
mysterious
"No, I'm going back to
portals that lead
sleep."
dangerous
Yeah,
dungeons filled with tough
be like
enemies
that.
and rare loot for crafting. You'll grow in Cloudheim
Breath of
by
the Wild
mastering
type
weapons
game?
to gain abilities along 4 class pathways.
At least the
each
character
excelling in a
looks
different
pretty.
style of combat. Spellblades supplement their attacks with elemental magic. Outlanders break armor to create weaknesses. Treasure hunters focus on speed to
I think this
exploit
game's okay for like
and
a
sentinels defend and heal the team when dealing damage.
like nothing
Choose the
more
weapons
to
and
do
abilities that fit your style.
in life,
You can
so I'm
freely
just
switch
gonna
your
play a
class just
fucking
by changing
game.
your weapons, allowing you to focus on your favorite or make
Actually,
hybrid
it kind of
builds.
reminds me
Team up with
of
your friends to create
Craftopia.
absolute mayhem. Our team has had so much fun coming up with unique abilities and wild combos, and we're excited to see what chaos you can create.
It's giving me
Now here's
Craftopia
Nasher
vibes.
to tell you all the really important details about how to wishlist Cloudheim. Thanks, Nasher. In case you didn't get that, Cloudheim releases this year. Wishlist it now.
I might fuck with this one, like off-stream type vibes.
Bring harmony to the realm when Cloudheim lands on
Game
PC,
for
PlayStation,
people
and
with
Xbox
boring
in
lives.
2025.
That's
And
basically
be
what
sure
it
to
is,
sign up to the
though.
closed beta if you want to check it out ahead of
That's how I got into Craftopia.
We've got another round of back-to-back trailers up next, so keep your wits and
Oh,
blades always
back-to-backs.
No, wait.
Pause.
Not in favouring. Keep your wits
Maybe
and
something
your
good?
wishes primed. We'll be back shortly. No, then I've got to get up to that balcony in a bit. How did you actually get down from there?
Well, you know, they didn't just hire me for Uncharted on my looks.
Oh, so did you Nathan Drake your way down?
No, I just cried really loudly and the crew came and got me.
Classic.
Why is there so many containment breach games, man? Can we get out of this era? Can we please get out of this era? We don't need any more. There's so many. Please.
Welcome to Section 13, a top-down roguelike shooter where an interdimensional outbreak is just another day at the office.
Did they get this from Order
Operating
13?
from the
Did they just take the
STP
name and
is
it's
a
like, yeah, that
globe-spanning
works?
paranormal research organization. Their mission? Capture and study things that go bump in the night. And Section 13 is where they keep the worst. Until now. With the best
This
of the
looks
best
like a mobile game.
available, it's up to a team of disposable rank and
Is this
file
a mobile
nobodies
game?
to get the job done. That's you. Meet Agent Red.
This has to be a mobile game.
All right, Red, your time to shine.
She's new to the field, but don't let that fool you. She's packing cutting-edge mad science weaponry.
That's
She's one of
like-
4 agents available to choose from. Whether you're going in alone or bringing some help.
What are these guns?
Now, listen carefully.
This game went lost.
Whatever they were up to in that base,
Surprised
they
they
weren't
even
doing
made
it
a
on
heal.
the books. There's something big down there. And it wants out. It's
That's
up
a
to
human.
you to plunge into the unknown.
It's so bad. It's so bad. This
Find
has
the
to be a mobile
answers.
game. Please say you're a
Fight for
mobile
the
game.
truth. And bring some light to the dark. Section 13. Clock in.
This isn't a mobile game!
Welcome, bandits from all over the world.
Jesus.
We are Bandit Trap, a home security company.
The hell is
and our new
this?
line of home defense products needs to be tested. So we're calling on you to do the job.
Why do they look like that? They're fucking sausages!
Your objective, try to loot all 10 treasures.
Soda pop in that
scattered
game?
around
It is!
and escape from the robotic hands of our trapper.
This is the type of shit him and Vay would play together. Why?
This little fella packs all the skills to achieve our ultimate goal.
They have to be hot
Defend
dogs or
home
something.
And their treasures against
They have to
bandits
be.
from all over the world.
That had to be intentional. They had to be hot dogs or something, bruh. What the fuck? They even flopped around. Pause.
These rings store thousands of cities.
Maybe not pause.
Future.
Never mind, pause, pause, pause. Looking, looking. Potential? Potential noticed?
To reach the top chamber
Hold.
and break the last remaining seal. Dropped straight into a hostile zone. This is exactly what hyper units were made for. Unleash your hyper power.
Don't we have enough of these games?
Rip their cores out. You know you want to.
Give me the third person.
In the name of duty, courage, and truth, I will protect.
Doom copy? That's what it looks like, yeah. Rip and tear. Are you winning? Hi, Max.
We are standing on the edge looking.
So far, I think we have 5 good games. Or decent games. I wouldn't say good, but decent.
See you on the other side.
Metal Eden. I feel like we've seen that one.
Hello, Cybermyth combatants! Neonabyss 2 is a side-scrolling action roguelike game with a cyber-mythological theme. The sequel stays faithful to what the fans love about the first game, using the original infinite item stacking feature and chaotic combat, while introducing new mechanics, new content, and refinement to create an exhilarating experience. Finally,
British?
you can get hands-on
Yeah,
with
British.
Neonabyss 2 yourself with our single-player open playtest, which is available right now. Don't forget to wishlist now.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
Hey, welcome back. Let's get back into the swing of things with a world premiere. I hope you like
I think there was only one okay thing in that.
There was no guide for what we had to do, no manual for
To
leaving a
the
world
really old
behind.
British, huh?
But even we knew we couldn't take everything with us.
Is this
I
Raft?
left behind my greatest
It's
creation.
not Raft.
A guardian. A caretaker.
Wait, it
Its
might be
hands
Raft
shaped
like.
to nurture. Its heart programmed to protect. It works tirelessly now, crafting vessels from the bones of a broken world, sending sparks of life into the void.
Interesting choice of song. Shooting at nothing. Is this Raft? Is this modern day Raft? Are we going into space? Or are we just sending people into space?
The
Why
Last
was there a
Caretaker
rocket?
is a survival game where you bring humanity back from the brink of extinction.
No pressure, I guess. It's coming soon to PC.
Now let's move on and introduce you all to Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days. It's a side-scrolling survival game set in a Texas city devastated by a zombie outbreak.
So with the zombies! We've had like 10 years of zombies! Please! No more! Can we just get out of the zombie court? Please? I'm so sick of zombie games, man. We have so many. I think this is the most... They did things right at least, but I feel like... Isn't zombies like the most common thing in games now? No? Really? I feel like it's every fucking like game. Zombie games just can't die.
Our Darkest Days launches into early access on
I hate it here. Why?
But please try to enjoy each game equally.
Navi, this is why you get back shots.
Well, if you're looking for something a little more cheery, then we've got you covered too. Locomoto is a cozy conductor simulator.
Is this
where
Animal
you
Crossing?
Fix rusty trains and make hot cocoa for your furry friends.
I'm sold.
Me too.
Oh, it's a cafe game.
Welcome to the world of Locomoto, where your story begins with a simple, rusty train, which will become your new home.
It's cute.
You'll take the role as train conductor, keeping your train in tip-top shape. Learn how to drive it and embark on a journey to help your hometown Barenpire solve its environmental struggles.
Not gonna lie, I
Cruise
would
and
play it.
explore various stations and bring
Just for the
aboard
vibes.
quirky locals along the way. Pick a route
It didn't need
and
to be
drive them
animals,
their
though.
destination. And while traveling, you can
But it
of
does
course
remind me a
service
lot
them
of
to
Animal
make sure they
Crossing.
enjoy the ride. Scour the world for resources and craft unique sets of furniture to furnish your train with.
It does look cozy, it does.
Customize the exterior and interior of your train to make it feel like your own.
Out of all the games that they've given us so
There
far,
are many
this
things
one
to
can
explore
actually
and discover
pass.
in the world of Locomoto. So immerse
This one
yourself
gets the
in this
pass
cruise
because
experience.
everything else has been
Locomoto arrives
absolute
on 8th of
shit,
April
bro.
2025 on Steam and on Nintendo Switch later this
Locomoto.
year.
Ah, it's on Switch. That's just enough, yeah.
Please mind the gap.
That's the only
Locomoto
reason this one
is coming to a
passes.
station near you.
None of the others went to Switch.
It was a real palate cleanser, so time for something gritty now.
Precisely. Here's Karma, The Dark World, an alt history thriller where you dive into the brains of your suspects as an agent of the Thought Bureau.
Didn't they already do that with Observer? And I fucking hated Observer.
I don't want.
Tell me, do you think a glimpse of a memory is the absolute truth? You don't get to choose to see the events that led up to these memories, or what transpired after.
Interesting so far.
Perhaps even just once given it some serious thought.
It gives me
Just what kind of memories make us
LS Trials type, like, schizo vibes. And Observer.
I'm going to tear you apart.
27th of March.
Unravel the truth in Karma the Dark World, which lands on PC and PS5 on March
Gerald,
the 27th,
hi.
which is exactly 1 week from now.
7 days.
We all know you like watching
Play
trailers
it?
for games, but what about actually playing
It does
them
look
too?
interesting, I'm not gonna lie.
Good, because this next section focuses on indies with demos available on Steam, so you can check them all out right after the show.
Welcome to Eclipsium, a psychological horror adventure that has you exploring a crunchy, twisted dreamscape.
Looks good.
Next up, we've got White Knuckle, a speed climbing game where
Looks
you scale
good.
the guts of a sinister substructure.
Potential in both of these. Okay.
How about Weenie Wise, a cooperative puzzle platformer starring
What is it
magical
called?
squid
Weenie Wise?
Or Paper Sky, where you chart cell-shaded landscapes. as a
Okay,
makeshift
these look.
paper plane.
All these have potential so far.
If you'd rather be a chaos gremlin, give Mother Machine a try. It's an action platformer where you chart quirky cave systems.
My girlfriend calls me a chaos gremlin. And finally,
Okay.
this is Artist Impact,
Yeah.
a story-rich turn-based RPG that blends pixel art
W.
and comic aesthetics. That was our ones to play montage, and the best way you can try those games out for yourself is by heading to our Future Game Show Steam page. Just
Okay,
search
those
Future
all
Game
have
Show on
potential.
Steam
Out of all the
to get
games
more
that they've
info on
shown
games
so
we've
far,
covered today, and maybe wishlist some of your favorites.
I know we harp on about wish listing a lot, but it is
those
an
ones are a
important
lot better than the
visibility
rest of the
signal for
fucking,
games in
like,
development,
how long
and every little
hour
bit helps.
worth of games that we've just
We're
been
switching back
suffering
into
through.
trailer mode now with another world premiere.
Oh no.
This one's an exciting adaptation of a popular board game.
Looks like a mobile game. This 100% looks like a mobile game. Alright, so it's a board game. Noted. Why do I get Raid Shadow Legend vibes out of this? Why is this some Raid Shadow Legends vibes? Jesus Christ. I'd probably play it once just to see what it's like, but
That's right.
it
Frosthaven,
doesn't.
the board game is
It's
now
not selling
Frosthaven,
it.
the video game, and it's coming to PC in 2025.
This next game fulfills a lifelong dream of mine, to be a sheep wielding a great sword in a world run by wolves. Let's dig into the delightfully edgy revenge story.
When the
of
fuck would someone have a
Samurai.
dream like that? This one looks good? It does. They actually did this one right. Playtest. There's a playtest right now.
Standalone is coming to Steam in summer 2020.
Shut the fuck up, Zeus.
Sweet. Okay, let's keep it rolling with the latest trailer from Mecha Break, a
Yo,
lightning fast
Mega
onward
Break! Something we actually know, chat! Finally, a game that we actually understand. That looks so clean though. This game is for real cool as hell. It looks a lot of fun. No more Armored Core 7. They sold this one. They did well. The video they went with, the music they went with, they sold it. But does it have the hot waifus? Chat, just remember there's a hot waifu in there. Remember that. Celeste, I swear to God, I'm going to hurt you. Shut up, you smart ass. Yes, Zori. Hi, Zori. Hi, hi, hi. Look, what is this? Can I click this? Why are you hurting this list with beam, right?
Mecha Break is
No,
boosting
old
its
man.
way into your rotation later this year. How are we looking, Jennifer?
Can I click
Well, we're
this?
most of the way through the show now. No,
Am I
thanks.
getting banned?
But there's still a bunch of exciting games in the pipeline. Here's a double feature from our friends at Playdigious.
Holy! W. The hell's this? What is this? Ah! Redless. Why is it okay? Why is it the games that they decide to put all in one, like without them yapping in between, are actually the ones that are decent? Why is it the ones that they're actually speaking over? It's the ones that don't sell shit.
Fretless, The Wrath of Rifson, and Crown Gambit are both coming to PC in 2025.
All right, Nolan North.
They
I
look
think
okay.
it's safe to say we've covered a ton of games today, but what's one more world premiere between friends?
Oh, well, I'm not complaining. Let's check it out.
Don't say it, chat. Don't say it. I'm not playing this. Man, that's crazy. What happened, Navi? Wow. He's too busy wheezing his ass off that he's not gonna respond. Ray? Meanie?
Rave, Kingdom on the Distant Shores is a city builder set in a fox-filled fantasy land, which is coming in 2026.
Every time you guys say watch this, I'm just gonna ban you.
Next, but for good reason. Our final ones to watch, Deep Dive tackles the next spine-chilling game from Tarsier Studios.
The joke didn't even. Oh my gosh, shut
Prepare
up.
yourself, because it's time for
I
a closer
hate
look
you so
at the
much.
claustrophobic world of Reanimal.
Reanimal? What?
Reanimal is a co-op
Oh!
adventure where you play two siblings and you're
This is the
looking
fucking
for your three friends.
Little Nightmares
grow
vibe.
up in a lovely place, but due to reasons that become more apparent as you play
Hi,
the game,
dog.
that
Hi.
lovely place has turned really quite nasty. And so your job as these two players is to go and rescue your other friends and try and escape this nasty place. The island itself, due to this inciting incident, has been fractured. And
He's
so
a
it's
little
in three
nightmare too,
large
damn.
parts and a bunch of smaller bits. Each
Damn.
of your friends can be found in one of these big parts. It's a very simple tale of find yourself in hell, go through a really scary place, survive.
It's reminding
and rescue
me,
your
I have to
friends,
get
you know.
those edited.
It's a tale as old as time.
I have to get
Like, we
remakes
really
of
love
those
seeing
now.
people
Fuck.
go with that and just go the extra mile and find all those secrets and all these things and put it all together and come up with
Piggy!
their solution, right? So I feel like if we give away too much up front, everybody loses.
We definitely give.
Wait, this guy's t-shirt is blurred.
Games, but still, it's nice to keep. A
They
little bit back
censored
so you
his
can kind of meet in the
t-shirt.
middle and see what people make of what you've given them and all that.
It's definitely.
Why the fuck would he wear it if he can't fucking show it?
Various, like little, maybe puzzles is almost too much of a word there, but you're overcoming different obstacles in the world.
What's it
and
say?
survive
It's either
various
something
things we push
sexual
against you
or
together,
it's
right? So
doxing him
about
like
the two players
insanely.
finding ways
It's
to
probably his
survive
work
and
t-shirt.
rescuing their friends, really, like we said before.
Balance, hi. What if the shirt's design's like that? What the fuck is that?
Because I'm a big couch fan. Couch co-op is where it's
Okay,
at
this
for
is
me.
a banger
But then
game.
A load of people love online, and then there's people who just want to do that together. So the fact that
Is this by the same
managed
people?
to get all three boxes checked that front, I think, is really, really nice.
And what was also very, very important to us is that it's all kind of the same experience because this camera is always the same, right? We don't have split screen. In online
Ronald, you
co-op,
can't
don't
keep
follow your
doing this. You
character and the other
can't just
one
keep
is doing
pulling the
whatever.
fucking belly
It's
no her
always
every
being
goddamn
together as
fucking
the two
time and say
characters.
one word.
And yeah, like Mer
You
said from the
can't
beginning,
keep doing
let's
this.
get together.
Hi,
That was
Suki.
one
Hi.
of the pillars, and I feel like this camera is kind of essential to pulling that off.
People
This
have played our
game
previous
on the list,
games
yeah.
together anyway, whether they was co-op or not. That made that decision feel quite a natural one. That like, people want this, and you know, let's do it. It's gonna be fun, you know.
Whenever we put something in the game, we are trying to make
And
sure
yet he
it
keeps
doesn't
getting
get
away with
boring.
it? No, he
It's something
doesn't.
new.
The amount of
One
times he's
thing
been
we're
banned
really
for it
trying
and
not to
timed
do
out.
is to give you the same thing over and over and over and just work based on a
He'll
recipe.
start
but instead
speaking,
we're
and I know
questioning
exactly what his
ourselves,
next
is this unique
like
within the
message is
game,
gonna
right?
be, and he
also
gets timed
unique
out instantly.
across all games, but trying to give the player something fresh within the experience that we're crafting, and then hopefully that leads to something that
You don't
people
learn, do
actually
you?
enjoy. Hope you enjoyed that behind the scenes look at Reanimo. Wish us best,
Cinema!
and more info is coming soon.
Cinema!
Reanimal is coming soon to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox, so get that thing on your wish list. Now, what have we got next for the good people, Jennifer?
I didn't even see it on the
So
wish
it's
list yet.
No secret here that at the Future
It's
Game
not on
Show,
the wish
we're
list.
huge fans of Remedy Entertainment and their eerie, curiously
Oh, there it
entangled
is.
universe of games such as
Wait, it is on my wish list.
It
It is the same game we've seen before.
FBC
This is the one from Little
a
Nightmares
session-based co-op
devs.
shooter where you tackle anomaly-busting jobs in the non-Euclidean confines of the oldest house.
If you've been anticipating this one, so have we. And good news, we're delighted to
This
share
is the one we
first
saw at the
gameplay
video
trailer for
forever
FBC
ago.
Firebreak, which will give you a taste of
That's what
to
we told you.
expect
You
when
think
the
I
game
listen to you,
launches
Zoe?
this year.
I don't listen to you.
Let's take a look.
We as in plural. Yeah, I don't listen to you, sorry.
We've had reports of rogue sticky notes replicating
Fuck
across the sector.
SDA. What's that even mean?
If you don't cut back their numbers, this
I'm
whole
tired as
place will
fuck,
be
man.
yellow by morning. This crisis ain't over. Now get through the containment door to the next zone.
What is going on? Deflating!
Safe room dead ahead. Might contain something useful, but it'll probably attract a lot of... Oh, you already opened it. Never
Is this
mind.
a shitty Left 4 Dead? It feels it.
There's hiss all over you.
Did you just say this piss all over?
You gotta shoot him off me.
He died to paper, Megalo! Wow, oh, he became a monster. What the fuck? The sticky notes became a fucking monster?
I think I heard something.
What is with the fucking...
Alright, crew. Time to clean
Why? Why is this a game about fucking paper notes, bro? Hi, TK. Hi.
That was FBC Firebreak, which is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in summer 2025. Now you can find even more
I
exclusive
mean, then try
info
it.
on
It looks
FBC
fun.
Firebreak by
I'm not
heading
gonna
to
lie.
gamesradar.com after the show. And I hate to say it, Jennifer, but
That's the end.
is it time for our final trailer?
No, then. I think it might be. But thankfully, our buddies at Bloober Team are sending us off with a developer diary for Chronos, The New Dawn, a survival horror game where you scour the future for remnants of the past, just like my therapy sessions.
Can we still...
Chronos, it's a sci-fi survival
Can
horror,
we-
and in a way, a dream come true for us to make. The world of Chronos, it's like alternative history. when the
Woo,
world
more
ends
survival
in the
horror.
80s
Woo.
by the apocalyptic event that we called the Change.
It looks good so far, at least.
In Chronos, you play as a traveler, and the travelers, because there's more of them, are being sent to the ruins of human civilization to search for the time
Maybe it's
rifts
good. No, it looks
and
good
jump back in
graphic-wise so
time
far.
to extract people who didn't survive the
I'm
apocalypse.
just hoping it's not like every
Travelers
other.
are the only ones that can survive encounters with monsters.
Yay! Leave a company games.
We are calling
Hey,
them
you missed
the
everything.
orphans because they are what was left from humanity. To be honest, we can't wait to show you more about
were
our
fucking.
game. We can confirm that something about the gameplay is coming soon.
So stay tuned.
That's all they can show us. They were lost.
Chronos, The New Dawn
They
is
were
coming to
lost, and
PC,
that's all they can
PlayStation, and
show.
Xbox
They
later
should have
this year.
cooked
But
harder.
You can see more of it during our official post show, FGS Live from GDC, which airs directly after the spring show.
That's right. For more exclusive info on Bloober Team's new game,
Why
you
even
just need to stay tuned to the
I don't know,
platform you're
man.
watching right now.
I don't know,
Yeah. Now,
man.
Jennifer, despite what you said about that being the final trailer, the teleprompter,
Auto cue.
same thing, is still rolling for some reason.
Ah, yeah, I see. That must have been
My
a
God,
technical
it's Croc! Croc's coming! Chat, Croc's coming!
hack that. But it does mean we have one more thing.
It's
No
Croc!
time to dally though. Prepare
What is this?
for pain.
What?
What is this? What is this? How many games is there like this already? Why? Pog! Second Doom game! Co-op action though! Co-op Doom! Pogs! It's Hellblade? What the fuck? This actually is Doom. The music's good. It's actually called Painkiller. Did they just give up on title names
Bam!
or what?
Saber Interactive is bringing Painkiller back from the dead, and the remake is coming soon to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. But with that, we really are
It's
out
a
of time. The
remake?
show
I didn't
is
even know the
officially
first
over.
one existed.
Jennifer English, it's been so much fun.
Nolan North, I think we smashed it.
Yes.
That was a lot to
We
get
smashed
through, but
it.
we hope you've all had fun watching this year's Spring
Didn't we?
Showcase.
We
Thank
smashed
you so
it.
much for joining us, but you should absolutely stick around as FGS Live from GDC starts immediately after this with more deep dives, trailers, and exclusive
Shut
world
up,
premieres.
bitch.
Don't miss it.
Did
And
we have
before we head
fun?
out, we'd also like to extend an enormous stream of thank yous to the people behind the scenes who made this broadcast possible, including the
That's
developers
it. They both
that
play.
poured
Hi,
their
welcome in.
time and hearts into
Hi,
making
Red.
the trailers we aired today. Show them some love by wish listing and following their games.
Don't forget you can head to the Future Games Show's
I'm
Steam
gonna
page
smash your
to see
head in
everything
Cunt,
we've
that's
covered and
brutal.
Follow up on your favorite projects. There'll also be videos.
Is
and
Cunt
articles
even
with
a
extra
British
details
word or is it
landing
an
on
Aussie word?
gamesradar.com and FGS YouTube channel right after the show.
I'm Jennifer English.
And I'm Nolan North.
Both.
And this has been the Future Game Show Spring Showcase 2025.
I hate when they do things like that. Stop saying smashed it. Stop. Ah! Turn down. Let me turn it down. I can't get to it. Let me get to it. Holy fuck. My ears. Why did they just blast that shit? God. So how angry is everyone? Thanks for nothing, no still song. No Oblivion. What a waste of time. Expedition 33 is probably my next buy. Boo. Yes, I think he's cute. Jesus, ungrateful. Thank God no JWE3. Why boring? Just Reanimal. The only reason I watched this was the JWE3. Mid. Where is Silk Song? Battle or DLC coming June. The best YouTube emoji. Not angry, just disappointed. Captain Nemo. What the hell is JWE2? She left us for another chat? I'm just reading it to you guys. John Wick Evolution, shut up. Jurassic World Evolution 2. Why didn't you ask your new Shut up. I'm not replacing you guys.
What a way to start the show. That was abyssus. Now, if you're sitting there thinking who the hell these fresh-faced youngsters are, well, I'm Jules Gill.
I'm Nathan Byrne, and this is FGS live from GDC
I didn't know.
in San Francisco.
Now, we're going to be showcasing
I
you
like
some
this
brand
silly
new games
Scottish
that you
guy.
need to know more about, from upcoming
Force
trailers
someone
to
offline,
developer deep
GG.
dive interviews, and even a few world premieres that we're going to sprinkle on the top.
From Atom Falls, south of midnight.
Sleeves!
I've got a grand old time
The
ahead.
accents,
Speaking of time, first up
Lamel.
is a deeper dive into a game you just saw in the main showcase. This
I don't
is
know, someone
Chronos,
mentioned
the
it
New
there.
Dawn.
Someone mentioned it in the fucking chat.
I love video games.
Hi, Ray. Wait, is this it?
My name is Jacek Ziemba. I'm co-directing Chronos the New Dawn with my friend Wojciech.
And
Pause.
my name is Wojciech.
Pause.
It's a pleasure to work with Jacek and co-direct.
We get to see more?
Chronos.
And Chronos, it's sci-fi survival horror, and in a way,
We get to see
a
more
dream
finally?
come true for us to make.
It will be the thing, Carpenter's movie. Yeah, we are also inspired by Dark, Netflix TV series
about time travel. We cannot forget about Dead Space. That also
We could definitely
were
see Dead
somewhere there
Space in
because
that.
we have also the protagonists and other maybe similar things.
Yeah, when we think about movies, it will be, of course, 12 Monkeys, you know, like the convict being sent in time, maybe we ring a bell. But
12
also
Monkeys.
Dark Souls series. We also love to, you know, push our game into a little bit more challenging direction.
Don't make it Souls-like, please! Don't let Jazz hear about this.
And the travelers, because there's more of them, are being sent to the
When we
ruins
play,
of human
Ronald, shut up.
civilization to search for the time rifts.
Shut up, Ronald.
And jump back in time to extract people who
No,
didn't survive
no
the
Sophie.
Travelers are the only ones
No,
that
Michaela.
survived.
When
The
Dark Souls 3?
environment
Why
in
do
our
you want
future
Dark Souls 3
setting
so
in our
bad?
game, the only ones that can travel to the past and keep up or like survive encounters with monsters.
This is not a typical soldier. This is like a
They make
diver in
co-op
time.
mode?
So that's why we came
I
up
saw
with
it.
this
They all
design that we really
exploded.
love.
The world of Chronos, it's like alternative history when the world ends in 80s.
So watch Numi and them
by the
explode.
apocalyptic event
I don't
that we
even know what
call
they
the
exploded.
Change.
vibe, but
we
they
push
exploded.
action like more to the future, and when we
Hi,
play as a
Pink.
traveler,
Hi.
when we try to find in this destroyed world
I also
reminiscence
exploded.
of,
That's no surprise.
of the people,
It's such
but
a hole.
what's the most important, like the time.
I saw it. I know that's what you were
bring
talking
us
about.
to the past.
Is that Twin Towers? Towners?
We are calling them the orphans
You're explaining right
because
now?
they are what was left from humanity.
Don't
The
call me
orphans
that.
can,
Oh,
take different forms, so you'll encounter different enemies with different, like, let's say, skill sets, different abilities.
The important ingredient
DS3
is body
clip?
horror
Yeah.
here, and we chose it to create maybe a little bit as an homage also to the Thing and overall genre of body horror. But
What accent is
important
this?
for us that okay, they need to be created only from human flesh.
Ew, 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 ew.
Cool. We also have some questions from our community.
So, question 1.
Polish?
Yes, there will be ladders. We love them.
Why is that the question
Yes,
they got
and we
asked?
saw one
There
at
will
the
be
end of the
ladders? Who asked ladders?
Maybe.
Don't want to spoil everything.
Ladders, Moga!
Yes, you can punch monsters
in the face if they
stomp them.
If they have a face.
Dark Souls joke?
Kinda. Yeah, fire, but fire is important in our game.
What's over here? Is there an old lady in the...
It's not Mariki Skłodowska, but definitely for our CGI character, Mariki Skłodowska can be a role model.
What the fuck, these questions?
Yes, there is, but it doesn't work like in a Dead Space. We've got like our own take on combat.
Our own take on combat.
To be honest, we can't wait to show you more about our game. And yeah, we can confirm that something about the gameplay is coming soon.
So stay tuned.
It still looks interesting.
Well, that was utterly terrifying. I tell you what, Nathan, I'm gonna need a cup of tea to calm down, and it's not even 3 p.m. yet.
No,
Now they're
forget the tea.
quiet.
I have the perfect game to calm your nerves, and it just so happens to be our first world exclusive.
Wait, there's more fucking games they haven't told us about! They lied to us! This game could have just got fucking completely ignored. They could have paid for this ad and got nowhere with it. Everyone's already left, they're just like, yeah, GG. GG, nothing mentioned, nothing good mentioned. There's still secret games! This game looks crazy, actually. What's the point of it, though? You know what this reminds me of? That one game I played, the fucking puzzle game with the camera. It's giving me that fucking vibe. High above.
That was high above an utterly charming rooftop building.
Williamsburg?
Finding peace above the skyline.
No,
You can wish us
side
good
game
night
is
now,
just
because it's
turned
coming
off.
to
He
Steam
got
in
scammed.
2025.
Indeed, it is. But do not
Get
drift
scammed,
away
nerd.
from me just yet, Nathan, unless you are planning to add burning rubber to that list as well,
What is
because
this?
that is exactly what we're doing with our next game, Japanese Drift Master, which has enough pluming smoke that will make you reach for the asthma inhaler.
Japanese Drift Master? What is this? What is this? What is this? Hi, Mish! Hi! Drifter! It looks pretty. I would play this just for like a brain off type game. Where's the crashing into walls though? There's no way. There you go. Oh, give me a break. My birthday! Birthday game! Pog!
Exciting stuff indeed. That was Japanese Driftmaster that is hitting the grid
Yo,
on the 21st
there's
of
a
May.
game dropping on my birthday. Let's go!
We're always thinking about new ways to play. And how do you spice up an old favourite like Among Us? Well, how about
Is that
the
Habbo
Voice
Hotel?
Mod, an app that lets you change
No,
your
it's not.
voice at the click of a button.
It looks like Habbo
Indeed,
Hotel
and
behind
you are
them.
now about to witness the utter carnage when the FGS team got together to play Among Us, but everyone's voice was running through the Voice Mod app. Oof.
Yeah, okay.
You gonna play it instead of pushing 30?
Here we go.
This is gonna be great.
I'm gonna run you over with the car.
Oh yeah.
Guys, I just want to say this now. I am working as a crewmate to pay for my mother's.
It's
hip surgery.
British!
That's weird though because I'm actually working. I'm working.
They're all British!
Pay for your mother's
Vert them! Vert them out!
Well, that is good. Well, she does need both hips replaced.
Fair enough.
I'm working as a crewmate to pay for my own hip surgery.
I have a side hustle where I take money from people, earning enough to pay for hip surgery.
Hey guys, is anybody else working late? Because I am. Do you know why? I'm working late because I'm a singer.
Just kill him. Just kill him. Just kill him.
He really has gone bad.
Just kill him.
14.
Just kill him.
Gone surprisingly quiet about it.
Thank you. Thank God.
Oh no.
They saved us. They saved us.
Being just like the greatest hits.
Let's face it, we do all owe the traitor, you know, props for killing Auto-Tune, because that was getting a little excessive. So
That auto-tune was annoying the shit out of me. It just reminded me of the out the window fucking
It's
clip.
hard to tell if Walkie was walking somewhere, or if Walkie was following me with murderous intent. But I was being followed for a bit by Walkie.
Is that a 10-year-old? Bird them out! Bird them out! They shouldn't be playing this game.
I think right now I'm looking at Space Marine, who was, you know, showing out the numbers. They're playing 4D chess, do you know what I mean? They're not just killing people, they're also trying to mess us up.
I was not with Walkie. I don't know what Walkie's talking about. I have not been hanging around with Walkie. So that was a lie. That was a massive lie.
Why are you watching
Saying
this
that we're-
game?
Yeah.
Because there's another game. There's a few games that they never mentioned in the other one.
No, I can prove that I'm not vegan. Lost all.
Also, a bit of a sexist pig over here, Walkie, or just because we've both got blonde hair.
Yeah, just because we both got feminine hair.
Right, let's...
Can I view a voice changer? No.
Let's
So who's casting the first
It's
vote?
staying.
Trilogy. Have you voted? Oh,
Everybody vote. Space Marine, lock it in.
People still playing Among Us in 2025. They have a 3D one. I wish they didn't, but they do.
Why do you make
Stop
yourself
asking
so
why we're still watching
suspicious?
this!
Yeah, let's go.
I'm killing you.
Okay, I've got to swipe my admin card as well.
Yeah, I've got to go.
Can we-
Oh, that's back in. That's that back. Well, you know where I was in that room? Space Marine.
Okay.
Please do.
What a shame. What a shame. You,
I'm banning everyone.
Matt, we're giving Matt so many
My
hotel
mother's
episodes,
hips.
it's not even funny.
Nobody listens. My mother's hips.
Jules is too good at this.
Promise me that you'll look after my
Okay,
mother's
this,
hips.
they're skipping this, right?
Oh no.
I know.
And if you'd like access to the secret weapon of a whole host of new voices, then you should download the Voice Mod app now. You can even curate your own sound
That's
effects
why
board.
they did it.
Oh, yes,
They
you
were
can,
doing a
my friend.
fucking
Of course,
voice
mine
mod
is
sponsor.
fully filled up with fart noises.
And they
yes, I am
used
pushing nearly
fucking
40.
Among
Anyway,
Us
let's
to
move
sell
on,
it?
Because what day is it today, Nathan?
Thursday.
That's painful.
Yes, but
Oh God, it's my mum's birthday.
oh, I wasn't expecting that either. It's also World Frog Day. So
Yes,
let's
it
talk
is
about
my mum's birthday.
So let's
Did the
talk
host
about
change
this
his t-shirt?
absolutely brilliant frog management simulator known as Mudborn, which is not only cute.
The
as
one
a
in the
button,
background?
but also
No.
supports wetland and wildlife charities, and as a final bonus, is out today.
Mum, hi, yeah, happy National World Frog
Unless
Day.
he has
I
a
mean,
lot
birthday.
of
Good save. Good save.
shirts like that. Cozy game! Ronald! Ronald! Look, it's you! It's your game. Frog sex game. Why are you adding sex in there? That does look crazy though. Do you breed the frogs? Why are some of them so big? Not gonna lie, I'd play this. I fuck with the vibes. Tiny bread, stop. Wait, can I get Macca's yet? I want Macca's. Can I get Macca's?
Okay, okay, bye, Mum. Bye. Mwah, mwah, love you. Bye.
Did you get it sorted?
Yeah, I just gifted her a copy of Mudborn on Steam.
Oh, smart, very smart indeed. Now, next up is a game all about clones, about working with yourself and sometimes the difficulties that arise when
It's
your
a 10
other self is an absolute bloody nuisance.
This is a deep dive into the altars.
10:30 a.m. Man, it's even longer than I thought. Take 6 nuggets. I got you.
The Altars is a unique blend of survival, adventure, and storytelling gameplay. Finding the right balance was one of our top priorities while developing the game. We wanted the gameplay to push the story forward, but also make the narrative play a significant role in the final outcome.
Long story short,
Interesting type of
I
game.
needed to multiply myself to survive.
The Altars starts as a typical survival game, yet you quickly realize there is more to it.
To not the sheep.
You need to create the altars for their skills, which will be essential to
2025
survival.
games.
At the same time, this means bringing new characters to the story and making the
Why do they
gameplay
look
more
like that?
complex. The same goes for base building. What starts as a simple task of operating a functional base turns into a series of hard choices. You are tasked not only with tackling ongoing problems and pushing the mission forward. Your altar's individual needs will also
looks
need to be
interesting.
taken care of. Finding the right balance will
Wait,
be crucial
it's
for
got
success.
Sims type vibes as well.
Want to know more? Check out the next episode of The Altars Expedition Logs.
Why does this feel like Sims? Why does this feel like a survival fucking Sims?
That was The Altars, the first, in fact, of a deep dive series that the developers are doing. So make sure you check out their social medias to stay up to date on this rather fascinating looking game.
Now, recently I was lucky enough to have a chat with Dimitri Logothetis, the producer and director of the upcoming Kickboxer Armageddon, because plans are afoot to
Oh,
turn
they're showing
classic
it.
80s
They're also showing it
franchise
here
into
still.
a video game that will make you go Jean-Claude Van Damme.
They have their own like little category thing for it.
Well, Kickboxer, the movie franchise, is an iconic franchise that was started in 1989.
What is going
starred
on?
Jean-Claude Van Damme. I'm told that we're going to come out with a brawler game, right? Where you're going to fight a bunch of different opponents coming at you until you get to the boss. And then you're going to be able to
Yo, this
play
died,
against each other and
bro.
fight against each other. And so we've been talking about it for many, many years. And so we got together with this team called
They could have covered up a bit fucking more. Jesus Christ!
about 3 or 4 weeks ago, which is an island off of Fortnite. People are really addicted
That's
to
a
it.
bold jiggle,
And
bro.
I think that's their goal, is to get the same kind of
Go
addiction
back. I'm not going
for-
back.
for Kickboxer, the video game. So there's going to be a lot of characters that are going to be available for you to play. I think I brought in to the movies roughly 20 UFC world champions, including Mike Tyson, who was obviously a legend and
way.
a boxing world champion. We starred Dave Bautista as Tong Po in our remake. And
No
now
way.
he's become a big movie star. There's a mine of gold when it comes to games, and certainly
What is Mike Tyson gonna
I think the
look
most
like in
recent
this
one, again,
game?
I think is
Wait.
Sifu. I think that Sifu game came out of nowhere. You know, Mortal Kombat, the part of Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat was based on Jean-Claude Van Damme. And so Mortal Kombat is
I'm
a
scared.
martial arts phenomenon.
I'll be a kickboxer, you a street fighter.
There's all kinds of stuff.
I'm scared. I'm scared to see what this game is gonna look like.
Background. You know, there's a wonderful dance sequence that Jean-Claude has.
Mike
has
loves to
made in the
Jake
movie.
Paul Tyson.
And somehow or other, we're going to have to incorporate that. Perhaps when you win, you do a little bit of that dance sequence. I don't know. So the name of the game is Kickboxer.
Jesus.
It's going to be released on Steam.
No! He's gonna do the thing again!
Of 2026.
Okay, he didn't. Ow.
I'm okay.
Throw the next one in his face.
You know, I think I could take Jean-Claude Van Damme. I do. I really
Okay,
do.
Mish, you were right. They are changing.
First off, who even says take him anymore? And secondly, you couldn't even fight your way into this next link.
Wait, no, I can't. I think. Wait,
They are changing consistently.
My point here. So while Nathan grapples with basic sentence structure, let's take a look at our next game, which is doing battle in a different plane of existence, the world of business. This is Rise of Industry 2.
I'll kick your boxing.
There you won't.
Hi, Penguin. Another tycoon game. Yakuza mini game. Who the fuck is Frank? Who is Frank? Why did it say N Frank? Who the fuck is Frank?
That was Rise of Industry 2, which has a demo out right now.
Oh, they're
that
in
you
San
can try ahead
Francisco.
of its full-fat release later in 2025.
Indeed, you can. And now we move on to a title that is the holy trinity of gaming for us here at FGS Live From, because it's dripping in nostalgia, it's containing a central unnerving mystery, and it's a world-exclusive premiere.
I see Infinity Nikki in It has Easter eggs! Yeah, that was a goon mug. I think it was Goom, because it's meant to be like Doom. Pedro, come back! LAN Party Adventures.
That was LAN Party Adventures, and it's set to drop sometime later.
LAN
this
Party but no
year.
friends in my life.
Those were the days, gaming with your buddies and then saving them from unknown horrors. I do miss it.
Yes, indeed. And let's keep
Dude,
that
imagine
cheery
if there
tone
was a car
going
crash
with our
behind
next
them, like,
video
right there.
game, which has a central mechanic that is so utterly brilliant that it needs to be seen to be believed. This is a deep dive chat with the creators of Ruffy and the Riverside.
You could not say that again without fucking it up. That is
My name is
terrifying.
Patrick. I'm the art director at Socrates Labs,
Wait.
and we are making Ruffy and the Riverside. It is a platforming
We've seen
adventure.
this
The
game
is
before,
hand-drawn,
no?
and
I think
it does
they
have a
watched
very
it.
unique gameplay because you can copy and paste textures. So you grab, let's say, ice and throw it somewhere else onto an ocean, and then it freezes.
What the
So
fuck?
the world can be changed, and depending on your ideas, you can make it through the game.
Yeah, I think
in
Vay
your
watched
way.
this.
The
She was
first
interested
thing,
in
of
playing
course,
it.
we looked at was Paper Mario, and there's this whole library from the N64, like Banjo and Kazooie, but also PlayStation with Crash Bandicoot. We didn't want to copy it, but we love it. We love this game. It's
This
a classic
fucking accent
hero
reminds
journey.
me of the
Ruffy is setting
fucking
off to save
Instagram
his
reel
hometown,
guy.
and he has to bring back 6
Every
gold
time I
pieces.
hear this
And
fucking
Ruffy has to
accent, that's the
return
first
town
like
sign,
person I
because
hear.
the town sign, it looks like a Hollywood sign. That has been destroyed, so Ruffy has to repair.
I
the city
can't
sign in
unhear
order
it.
to bring back
Hi,
freedom
Smash.
to the whole world. Keep your eyes open because many things can be copied and pasted. I mean,
I have
we
issues.
some
I do.
apples in the game,
I can't
and
unhear it.
Of course, blue apples are not very yummy, but if you turn them red, then they give you coins.
He
Yeah, it's
talks
again
like
about
him!
your imagination, your creativity, but it's also a lot of fun.
Why-
If you love Banjo and Kazooie,
Why
and
is it
if you
blue
love
apples in the first
Zelda,
place?
Ocarina of Time, and Mario Odyssey,
I
then you
love
will love it too.
Zelda!
This is Ruffy and the Riverside. It will come in June this year for PC, Nintendo Switch,
I'm
PlayStation
wishlisting
5,
it. It looks
Xbox
really
Series,
fun.
Xbox One, and on Epic
I don't
Store.
like the main character there. I don't know what the hell he's meant to be. What even is
Ruffy
he?
and the Riverside lands in June this year, and if you can't wait for the full fat release, then there is a demo out for this game right now.
Oh, no,
There's
Jules,
a
I want us to take all
demo!
that cutesy, lovable charm and crush
This
it
game looks
into
cute, but I wish the
dust.
MC. Yeah,
Because
no,
now
it
we're taking
it
a
looks so
sharp right
bad.
turn into sci-fi with a game that puts you on the edge.
It doesn't even
of
look like a bear or
human
something. It just looks like a
extinction.
fucking
This
rug.
is Steel Seed, and we might just have a trailer now.
No.
Why? Why do you do it?
Why?
Get up. Do you really think
Imagine
you're
that was the
fighting
only
for
fucking thing that they said.
something more than just
Whole entire
survival?
gameplay dead silent. Just why?
Name it. Do you truly know? Is it freedom?
Good night, honey. Sweet dreams.
A father's love?
Any chance you will play the new Assassin's Creed game?
Would throw
I've never
away
played any of the
your
Assassin's
future.
Creeds.
Our future. For them, you must be able to.
Is it worth playing?
You must know by now.
Do you think it's my type of game or no?
You can't win.
Play all of them back to back? I'm going through Yakuza first.
Why?
Why?
You persist.
Why, chat?
With weapon in hand and anger in your heart. How can you not see it? You will never be like them.
This looks fun, not gonna lie.
I am one of them.
Play Black Flag. Is that Assassin's Creed? Steel Seed.
And you can explore this dark sci-fi fantasy when Steel Seed drops on April 10th.
Now, the next game that we're about to talk about is a little strange, and by that I mean a lot strange, and that's because the words I'm about to use to describe it kind of don't
That
make
one
sense coming
friend.
out of my mouth, and that's because Fear FA98.
This is Zoro trying to get attention, bro.
FA98 specifically, and Silent Hill. Let's take a look.
Hey, get out of here!
Peggy 18.
Why me? It's 100% you. It's you trying to get attention.
Bodies with no surprises. The blood drains down like the devil's rain. We'll bathe tonight.
Okay, maybe this.
I need your skulls.
What the fuck is this?
I want your skulls. I need your skulls.
This looks so frustrating to play.
Demon I am in face I peer.
Are they playing soccer? What?
What?
What is the point of this game? Is it actually soccer?
I want your skulls. I need your skulls. I want your skulls. I need your skulls.
Grandma?
Whoa. Collect the hell out of the stars and put them on my wall.
Fuck. Good night, Elias. Sweet dreams.
Put them on my wall.
They stole that from Kingdom Hearts. The reversed lyrics.
I want your skulls. I need your skulls.
So... How the fuck are you even meant to... Wait, Kara can't play this game.
That was, Nathan, words, please.
What is she saying? I need your skulls, I think.
FA98 is going to be a wild ride when it releases for Switch and PC on May 6th.
And speaking of shadows and a hefty amount of
Did he
doubt,
just
let's
say
talk
May
about
6th?
the game Shadows of Doubt.
Did he
which
just
is about to
put
receive a
6
brand new
with
update.
TH?
Here are the developers at Cold Powered
What,
Games
Seth?
to tell you more.
Seketh.
Killers always leave a trail. All I gotta do is find them before they kill again.
Wait, we've seen this one.
So I'm Cole Jeffries. I'm the lead developer on Shadows of Doubt. Shadows of Doubt is a first-person open world
Why did he drop like that?
game. Basic concept is you have a city full of citizens who go about their daily lives, and within them somewhere is a serial killer, and it's your job to track them down. Gives you complete player agency.
I fuck with this
to
game.
Go about being a detective how you see fit. So
It's
you could
unique.
be, like,
That's
a drug
hi.
detective, or you could be like a by the book detective. You could be a good cop or bad cop. You can pretty much do what you want. You don't even have to solve the case. You can go around stealing things. The main,
You don't even
the main,
have to
big
solve the
attraction
case.
For people is that you can live in this sandbox and kind of be in that world. It's almost a bit like role-playing a detective. You can kind of choose your path. So we've got some
Aw,
exciting new updates.
the
coming to
dev
Shadows
actually
Doubt this
thought
year.
of
We've
different
got 3
things.
different content updates, roughly spaced out throughout the year. And the first one is going to bring you.
Oh my god, you
players'
can
ability to
smoke!
Smoke. We're adding improved player agency through them being present in CCTV footage. They can set their passcode for their computer, a couple of little Easter egg kind of additions, like a new kind of side hustle. So it's something our writer came up with, and we didn't quite manage to include
think they
it
cooked.
before launch. But it's
I think this actually looks
kinda
good.
Side job where you can collect shoes from citizens.
Never mind.
There'll be
Never
one
mind. They didn't
citizen
cook.
in the city
Never mind.
who gives you people's shoes
Never mind.
to steal, and you'll have to go and track them down and steal them. It's completely ridiculous, but it's a fun little thing that'll be there for players to discover. But that's the kind of little kind of Easter egg kind of detail we want to add to the game. So that's what.
Why did that look like it
delivering
says
in
snoo instead of
We had a
shoe?
junior programmer join the team about a year ago.
Is this
and
Solitaire?
I
No, it's
tasked
not.
them with putting a new game within the game's computer systems, something we can add to, and he came up with this card game, and he's been working on it, and he's really proud of it, and it's really good. It's a game within a game, essentially. I'm really excited to see how our community finds that. So the first content update drops on April 22nd. Can't talk too much
Damn,
about
really soon.
the other updates this year, but there's a lot, a lot like that.
Like
Shadows
smoking.
of Doubt is out now on PC, on Steam, Epic, GOG, and PlayStation and Xbox.
I hate GOG so much, man. Can't get over the way he just dies.
Fans, because that brand new update comes to PC and consoles on the 21st of April.
Now, as a
21st of April.
your booze, I enjoy the benefits of a fruit and veg-based lifestyle. However, upcoming game Arcus Champions is making me think about things in a slightly different manner, because here, fruit is deadly weaponry.
Banana, get down!
Get down! Sorry.
Now this is the law of the jungle.
Is this in the monkey game? Were they monkeys? Oh my god, they are.
That shall keep it may prosper.
Donkey Kong went to war.
Must die.
Move like an ape. Why does she look like Jing? No, why does she look like Vi? Why does she look like Vi? Why did it look like Vi?
Wish list now on Steam and Epic Games.
In Epic Games. Jesus. Yo, Final Fantasy X! Tears of the Kingdom! Pokemon Blue. Why do they rate Pokemon Blue with 1? I saw Ocarina of Time there too. That is not my field.
Now, in Infinity Nikki took the world by storm recently thanks to its amazing fusion of being a
Did
cozy
you just say
open world
fantasy,
adventure game
Nikki?
with a focus on fashion.
Oh yes, but it's carnival season.
It didn't sound
and
like he said
Nikki's
infinity.
1.4 update promising strange and hilarious happenings. So it might just be time for you to jump back
makes
in
sense,
and to
man.
whet your appetite. Here's a trailer.
Wait. Is this still part of their game, or did they make another game relating to this game? As an event, okay. I feel like I'm on acid. Not gonna lie,
Infinity Nikki
from
is
someone that
available
hasn't
on
played that
PS5,
game,
iOS, Android,
I have
on the
no
Epic
idea
Game
what the hell I
Store,
just
and it's coming
witnessed.
to Steam as well.
It
Jules,
did not
if you were
cool.
a pirate, who would you make walk the plank first? You. Oh, no way. I'd make me walk the plank first too.
Oh, there we go. And if you like the sound of naval battling and swashbuckling, then maybe this next game is for you, as this is Trident's Tale. And here
What the
is a
fuck did he
brand
just
new
say?
gameplay trailer,
Swashbuckling?
you salty sea dogs.
Oh great, another pirate game. Sea of Thieves? Skip. Raid Sea of Legends. Real.
That was Trident's Tale, and the best part about this game is that there's a demo available right now, meaning you can play it right now. You don't even need a treasure map to find it.
Lucky you, but now Sony
That's
Kuni is a new
painful.
top-down 2D action game in which one hit means death. And let me tell you folks, it's so addictive, it should come with a health warning.
Indeed, it should. So we decided to put things
Golden
to the
Age?
test,
Yeah,
and the
no,
FGS team got
it's-
together to
it's
challenge
GG.
each other to find out who was the fastest in the game's dedicated speedrun mode.
I didn't play because everyone knew I'd be
You
the
wanna see
best.
something cool?
There's no point.
That is not true in the slightest. He cried at his desk and told us not to use the footage.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, isn't it?
Don't get involved,
yeah,
okay?
Yeah. Take a look.
Wicked.
Sonokuni speed.
That's all they had?
I'm gonna destroy the competition.
I can do a 152.
I was expecting more out of that.
I know I'm gonna lose. I'm just gonna accept that.
Breathe.
They cut that so
Let's
early. What the
go.
fuck?
I'm probably gonna be completely silent doing this because I need to.
Chat, go follow if you haven't. If you want to go see my emotes being made.
There we go. Come on, boys. Let's go.
And
Let's
Lucky
go.
is a really
Ooh,
good
all at the
artist.
same time.
And everything she
Oh,
makes
I've
is
missed
super
two
cute.
guys there. That's a problem.
Go follow.
Just gonna slow it down a little bit, maybe.
Let the spirit of the warrior go through you, man. We got this. We got this.
All right, this could be solid. Just
This
don't-
game looks interesting.
don't
I'm not gonna
wrap
lie.
it up.
Oosh. 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 It's all about just clipping them at that pixel perfect moment, isn't it?
And hit me.
Isn't it?
But not really. Haha.
Oh boy.
Right, can I get this guy to come over the right? Oh, what happened there? Oh, I've absolutely. No, this has gone so wrong. I'm going to be so far behind now.
Found the bottom of the car. Some people go around the car. That would.
Are they racing?
No. Okay, come on. Come on. We can still get some time back here.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's
Everything
go, let's
looks
go.
like
Maybe
it
we
can kill
pull
you
back
on the
seconds here
sides.
and there.
Right, get rid of the pineapple man. I know I'm not the only one who calls him the pineapple man. I think Jules does too.
That one there always feels like you have to go out of your way to get him. I hate it.
Through the easy room. I'm not on top form.
Slower than my average. I'm a lot slower than my average.
Now the room that wins or loses the challenge.
Does the game have sound?
Nice.
It does?
This is not going to be a bad run.
It sounds like?
I don't know why I keep doing that. I've screwed myself.
I know JJ's gonna have gone really fast though. I just know he will.
It's such a good game though.
Such
a good game. Oh, and I've messed up the ending bit there as well. Oh, fine. I'll take 159. Look, if that's what it is, that's what it is.
Nice. Nice. I love this. I love this. 153.84.
Damn.
I've done a 152, but I will take that all day.
Actually, game.
Thank you very much.
You get a crazy deal. What?
That was Sono Kuni. It's brilliant, and there's a demo available right now
Good,
for you
fuck
to
the
try.
Andre.
Now here's the thing, we all love good management games, right?
Oh, yes.
And if there's one place that needs a lot of management, it's Hell is
Wait, Mish, you actually went back to look.
Like strategy simulator in which you're in charge of the underworld and the gods of the dread pantheon are your bosses.
Oh, I bet you they're still easy to deal with than our bosses.
Oh, I bet you are our bosses are nightmares.
Wait, what, yeah,
sorry, boss.
Yeah, love you too.
Love you, boss.
Bye.
Please don't fire me.
Greetings, penitent. Seek ye glory through the gauntlet of dread.
She went into the blood to say that. It's so funny.
Challenge awaits upon the deadly path. Yes.
Realize! Thank you for the 24 years. Thank you!
Ooh, that looked nasty. This gruesome gauntlet is no turn-based chin-scratcher. In these dread halls, you'll quickly and definitively find an answer to one of life's great questions. Am I actually good at strategy games? Chaos, carnage, careful quarrying. Walk the deadly path. Wish list now!
And if you want to have a chance at managing hell, then you can try the Deadly Path when it drops for PCs on the 25th of March, and you can wishlist the game right now.
Now,
I love the
Among Us
keyboard
became a
sounds.
viral sensation in 2020.
Yeah, I'm glad I changed it.
Introducing the world to such terms as sus, imposter, and I swear to God, Jules, if I find out that you're lying to me, I will find you.
Yeah, that might just be you, mate.
I'm just gonna see him as Shrek.
But
I'm
if you
sorry.
want those emotions and many, many more right up in your face, then good news for you, my friend, because Among Us is coming to the world of 3 dimensions. It's Among Us 3D.
Oh my god. Fuck off with this. We already had Among Us!
That was Among Us 3D, which launches this spring on Steam, PlayStation VR 2, Quest,
Promise
and Pico.
mascot.
Not just that, but it's got a brand new tag
Slender,
mode where when
man?
you're caught, you join the infected
Slender
to
the
get
Arrival
the rest of the
VR?
Oh, that sounds so good. Now, South of Midnight has been on everyone's radar recently
Oh, no,
just
not
because
this
of
game
how
again.
beautiful that handcrafted art style is.
Oh yes, the more we've
Hey,
seen of it,
guys.
the more we've
What's
been
up?
desperate to get our grubby little
Not
fingers
bold,
on it.
motherfucker.
Well, luckily for us, we actually got a chance to
Sorry,
speak
you
to
wanna
the
try
devs
that
at Compulsion
again?
Games, who told us more about their dark, fantastical tale and their take
Yeah?
on the Deep South.
Is that Hazel? The trailer got swept down straight.
Mo?
to Mama,
Alright.
and
Noted.
It ain't just about Mama. I'm seeing these things.
Hello, I'm Whitney, and I'm the art director at Compulsion Games.
Hey, I'm Zaire, and I'm one of the writers at Compulsion Games.
Right now, we're working on South of Midnight. It's a third-person action-adventure game set in a folkloric version of the Deep South.
Hazel is our main character. She's kind of in this weird liminal space between, like, you know, you're a kid and you're becoming an adult. and she's not a superhero. She's a pretty normal kid, and she just is ultimately trying to find her mom. That's her main goal in the game.
So fucking tired, man. GG.
Our world is made of strands all wove together. Now, when something terrible or unnatural happens to a creature, the strands get all knotted.
We thought it was good to not have like a chosen one. We like the idea that anyone could be a weaver. It's something that like the land will choose for you when you're in like maybe a time of deep need. And so Hazel, as she's running after her mom's trailer in the hurricane, the land chooses her, and it's just kind of at random. She just kind of blinks and you can see the strands like in the sky and stuff, and it's pretty cool. And weavers are able to see kind of the fabric of the universe. We call it the grand tapestry, and they're able to manipulate those strands to do various types of spells. And their kind of mission is they
Can we
heal
play a
like
video
stigma
for
in the land,
catch?
like where
Bro,
bad
there
things have
actually is
happened
a
that tends to
fucking
spawn
frog game.
hates, and weavers are able to dispel those hates. They're able to see into your
But
traumas,
it's a
but they
breeding
don't
frog game.
like fix your traumas for you. Only you can do that. But they
Like
listen to
the-
your story, they see your story, they get to see those memories. And I think sometimes that's
Sorry.
just what you need as someone to be like, oh, I'm sorry this happened to you. And I think Hazel's journey is also her growing in
What?
empathy and understanding of the different things people go through.
Weaving and textiles.
At this
is
point, I
super
think you're drunk.
prominent in the Deep South, and we liked that it's sort of a feminine craft. So the idea that her magic power is sort of taking back this traditional feminine craft and making it
Sorry,
this
okay, so today as
beautiful,
well.
powerful
Moo!
magic that it's important to us. And so she uses weaving tools like the spindle, the distaff, the hooks. She manipulates what we call the strands, and they're these fibers
Yeah?
that make up the universe. And
Yeah,
they
sorry?
are inspired by lace.
Bro
and it
turned
was
into
really
a fucking
important to have
cow.
this sort of tactile feel that also like complements the tactile stop motion direction.
You
of
can't
the
use the time
arts and
working her. Bruh.
Yeah, so South of Midnight launches on the Xbox Series X and S,
Jesus Christ,
PC,
sorry.
Cloud, Steam, and it's also going to be day one on Game Pass on April 8th.
I'm
In the
like,
meantime,
yeah?
feel free to shout us out on social media, tell your friends, pre-order, wishlist, really get the word out there.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of the show.
You're so good at this. Wow. Very cool.
And you do not have to wait that long, my friends, because South of Midnight is set to drop for Xbox Series X and S on the 8th of April.
But coming up next, we've got a game that's very special. It's the first of its kind, an open-world
Hi.
mascot management crime drama.
I hate you.
Cannot wait. I've been waiting years for an exact
I didn't
genre
do
like
shit.
this.
I know, haven't we all? We've got a brand new trailer for you featuring some new characters that have been designed and painted by some very special guest collaborators.
Painted?
Oh, yes.
The fucking accents, man. I love accents so much. What is this? What the fuck is that? Is it Humpty Dumpty? Is that Power Rangers? What the fuck is this? Is that the Care Bear? What is this? Oh, this is Promise Mascot Brother.
The investigator is here.
Promise Mascot Agency will be out on April the 10th for Nintendo Switch, PS5, Xbox Series X and S. It's on the Epic Game Store.
Why are they
and
walking
it's on the
backwards?
Steam Store as well.
And also Steam Deck compatible.
Oh, lovely stuff.
Oh, yes. But now, I tell you something about me. I think I'd make a great king.
No way, I thought the exact same thing about you.
Oh, yeah? Like I'd go just the
He
right
almost
amount of
hit his
power.
elbow on that.
Just 1 or 2 beheadings a week, no more, no less.
Yeah, not too much, not too much.
And if you want to find out what type of tyrant that you be, then check
They're gonna
out
walk into
City
that
Tales
person.
Medieval era, and I tell you
There's
what,
a person
it's a brand
behind
new
them.
trailer for
They're
you
gonna
to
walk
chew on.
into it.
With zero real life
I mean, them.
dysentery.
Yes, actually, that is a guarantee that you can take to the bank. There is
They
zero
stopped, never
real
mind.
life dysentery here. Here.
Why is this 10 times louder than the rest? Jesus! Is that a fucking mobile game? Surprisingly, none of these have been mobile games so far. I don't know how. My fucking Erd.
Wishlist City Tales Medieval Era now to be the first to know
Yeah?
when you can take charge of your medieval kingdom.
Now, fresh from its initial reveal last
He's so good at
Imperial
this.
looks to
10
balance
out of 10.
fast-paced combat with deep RPG mechanics, and Joseph from Silent Games
Baby
rose
steps.
from
What the fuck is
depths
baby
recently to
steps?
tell us more about this upcoming title.
Permafrost looks cute. It has a dog.
Hello, I'm Joseph, co-founder at Silent Games and creative director on our first title, Imperial. Imperial is a third-person action RPG about transcendental revelation. The name kind of does hint towards some supernatural elements. So
Hi,
the story
Andy.
is a very important part of the game. It's hopefully with thought-provoking themes.
Wait,
I
is
would
tits
also
broken?
emphasize that it is a true RPG.
I just realized.
It's full of mechanics and features, plenty of
When did
opportunities
tits
for theory
break?
crafting, players creating their builds. There's an extensive end game, so we've tried to deliver a complete package. In our game,
Alright,
the
because
combat
my
does revolve around a
fucking
choice of weapon, but because it's not
stupid
class-based,
ass
you can
disconnect
change
before,
that at any
huh?
time. So you'll get equipment in the game. We have loot drops. That includes 8 equipment slots, and one of those slots is your weapon. And the weapon is probably the most important because it will change.
Is
your
it
core
10:30
moves,
yet?
But yeah, you can switch
No,
at
it's
any
not.
time. So the glaive is the
When stream
weapon
doid?
which
Yeah.
offers the most mobility.
I thought I
has the
fixed it,
longest,
but I guess
basic
not.
attack combo. So your basic attack will be 5 hits. It has a teleport attack built into its kit, so you can jump in the air and then teleport to nearest enemies. It's very reliant on deflecting and
This game
enemies'
looks
attacks.
very
so you have to be
sleeper.
pretty good with timing, but we do have stats in the game that improve that. So if you're not good at perfect parrying in Sekiro or a game like that, a lot of the abilities are either greatly empowered or even directly rely on you deflecting an enemy attack.
I think
and
it would have
following
been
up.
better if
And
they
in
had
addition
music
to the
playing, but it
augments
sounds like
that
there's
you get
literally
when you
nothing
equip a
playing in
weapon,
the
you can
background.
equip abilities in the game, so the combat
It's
kind
just
of
dead
revolves around
silence.
these two things, the weapon and the abilities.
Pause, there actually is
One of the
music?
weapons is the
Question
cannon.
mark.
That has 3 different ammunition types, which you can switch between
It's
depending
still
on your
broken?
situation. That ammo system didn't exist for a very long time. Its basic attack used to just be a basic shot, and it just wasn't
Really?
engaging enough, especially when you compared it to the glaive where you're doing this.
What
flank
the
combo and
fuck?
jump attacks
I
and teleport
clicked
attacks.
it!
I think when people first pick up the game, cannon is often the one that does seem a little out of place. It is the most
What about
technical
now?
of the weapons, and it's just as powerful as the other two as well. It's actually my personal favorite weapon. I always tend to play it when I'm doing a new playthrough, and then have to remind myself that I should be testing to Mason Shield and Glaive a bit more as well. What's unique
Okay,
about
it's
the Mason
fixed.
Shield is
Dude,
the
what the
only
fuck? I
weapon
clicked
that
it.
has immediate
Why
access
did it
in
not
its core
work?
moveset to a mechanic in the game that is called Barrier. So Barrier is a mechanic that will give you a barrier, which
It's
is over
toxic,
the top of your
man.
health bar, and the barrier
It
has to be
hates me.
destroyed before it will deal damage to you. And this is particularly useful because if you take 1,000,000 damage and you've got 1 hit point left on your barrier, it will absorb the whole thing because that's what's needed to destroy the barrier. So with the Mason Shield, you can really prepare for even the biggest incoming attacks if you're able to parry something and carry that barrier around. The skill ceiling could mean that you spend a long time on a single weapon and learn it inside out, but as you play through the game the first time, there's going to be lots of things which push you towards trying out all 3 weapons, but I definitely think that eventually you could land on a favorite and just focus on that once you'd unlock pretty much everything. Imperial is coming to PlayStation, Xbox and PC. It is coming in 2025, so please look out for more information. But if you want to play now, then the demo is already available, and we even give you some endgame
Okay,
sets
going to
play around
Macca's.
with in the
Enjoy.
demo.
Imperial is coming to PC, PS5, Xbox Series X and S later this year. Now let's talk about VR, which has been a blessing for the horror industry, but also a bit of a curse for the my underwear industry. And this year, one of the OG indie horror franchises is making the jump to virtual reality. This is Slender the Arrival VR.
You know I've never played Slenderman? Actually, no, that's a lie. I played Slenderman once, and it was a really bad idea. It was on my phone while I was crossing streets. It was a really bad idea. I was walking home from my friend's house. May 13th. They could have made the circles a bit
Slender
bigger.
the
You could
Arrival
barely
is
read
set
that.
to launch this spring and coming to PlayStation VR 2.
What is
Quest,
wrong with
and
you? It
Steam.
was on my
So get ready
phone.
to rip that headset
It was
off
back when
and
you could
tear
hack
it off.
fucking games for
Let's
free.
talk nuclear disasters.
So I got
One
it.
of these has affected the north of England, turning it into an irradiated wasteland, which some may actually call an improvement. Like I said, because I live there.
Set in an alternate timeline, Atomfall's unique take
Exactly
on the
my
open
point.
world
My
RPG
pinch.
is so good, you won't even be thinking about that. other franchise that starts with an F. Oh,
Yeah,
you
Broken
thought I
Bones.
said not to say it.
I miss that era, man.
We had a chat with Rebellion all about it, so you go have a look at
All
that while I
about
have a
it.
word with him. Sir, you have got to start using these, mister, yeah?
Does he look like Krenin?
Hello, my name is Richard May. I'm the lead programmer on Atomfall. We're calling it an action survival game, so it's not an out-and-out RPG, but it has RPG-like elements. There's survival elements and there's shooter elements. So it's going to appeal, hopefully, to a fairly
I don't know how I
broad
feel about
audience,
this game.
experiencing the
I like the design
apocalyptic events after
of the location.
real-world
Not so
wind-scale
much.
fire of 1957, but with a kind of alternate history twist. So we've taken a uniquely British twist on the apocalypse. So we've got people living under essentially a kind of quarantine protocol. So it's all for their best interest, but it is somewhat oppressive, shall we say. We leave you to your own devices. You're not told to go in a particular direction. We give you a set of leads, which you might want to follow, but ultimately it's down to you as to what you do, who you interact with in the zone, who you become friends with, and ultimately who you kill. You can kill anyone in the game if you want to. I'm not saying you should, but you can if you want to. You see quite often games where you have an unkillable quest giver or something like that. We were desperate to avoid that where we could. So yeah, it's been a challenge. I think we found a good balance that allows you to have that freedom and still experience an interesting story. So
basically British Fallout.
A sense of freedom that they wouldn't normally experience. Depending on the direction you go at the beginning, you should have different experience. There are different factions within the game that you can cozy up to. I wouldn't say become friends with exactly, because none of them are particularly friendly.
Is that a cult?
But yes, you can make friends or enemies as you like in the game. And so hopefully people will experience something different every time you play. It's inspired by classic British sci-fi and a lot of other exciting things from that kind of time period. So we've got giant robots stomping around the
So
place.
it just mentions one thing. It says a lot of other exciting things.
That looks a bit like the Wicker Man.
There was no other
And there's
experience.
loads of little Easter eggs and tidbits that we've sort of taken from British sci-fi and media over the years. So there's loads to discover, and I hope people enjoy.
There's
finding
Easter
them.
eggs,
I have to
chat.
say the cricket bat is still my favourite weapon in the game.
Dude, you know when I was a kid, I actually thought the Easter eggs in games was literally just Easter eggs.
I hope people have a lot of fun with that. And there's some
Then
little achievements you might
later on
use as
realize
well,
that's
so
not
look
what
out for
Easter
those.
eggs mean.
It does also have a certain amount of the Rebellion DNA in it. The
I could never find the chocolate Easter eggs, bro. I just found all these random like meme things of different games.
And expanded upon that to give you the freedom of the world. Yeah, Atomfall's coming out
How's
on the 27th
Streamer?
of March on all platforms, including Game Pass. I hope you have a good time playing it.
It's on Game Pass. Free game. Dub.
Atomfall is set to fall into our hands next week on March 27th.
Doggy
And it's coming to
game!
PlayStation 5,
Doggy
PlayStation 4, Xbox
game!
Series X and X, Xbox One, and PC.
Indeed, indeed.
Why is
Now,
dead
if you're
Harry
looking for a
Potter?
title
Where's
in
my
which you can
Chucky
hunt,
egg?
shoot,
True.
survive and build within the frozen
Doggy
confines
game!
of a deadly Earth, then you might like our next title, Permafrost. I personally am kind of enjoying the sun, though, to be honest.
It does sound like life in Scotland.
Yeah, it does actually.
That's not the... Wait, this reminds me of the Day After Tomorrow. That's pretty. He didn't make that. He slipped up. Ice
Coming
Age
later this year
movies.
to PC, make sure you wish
Reminds
list
me of
because it could potentially be the hottest game of the year. And yes, I'm very proud.
Is it
of
I
that
Am
pun.
Legend?
Now, our next game is a top-down, open-world, post-apocalyptic action game in which you have to loot, fight, and
Is that the
survive
one
as
with
you
the
build
dog?
a settlement to shelter you from the horrors of the end days. This is Survive the Fall.
It reminds me of that. At least that image alone. This looks I remember. Same thing but a meteor instead, yeah.
Survived the fall is out for PC later.
So you have frost, fall.
For the next few years.
Alright, where's summer and spring?
But I don't know about you, mate, but I absolutely love walking.
Doggy!
In fact, without the ability to walk,
There's a doggy behind
we have
him.
to do these links right now.
Oh yes, and the minds behind Indie Hits, Ape Out and Getting Over It have had an interesting idea for a new game.
And that idea was, what if you were so absolutely lazy that you forgot how to put one foot in front of the other?
I just
We had a
realized
special chat with the minds behind this very literal.
he's
walking
wearing a
simulator.
shirt that
This
never
is Baby
existed.
Steps.
Oh my god,
Baby
it's
Steps
just...
is a game about being a
It's this
35-year-old
game.
who lives in his parents' basement, who finds himself mysteriously transported to a mystical realm. Where
He's
he has to hike
35
around
years
on
old,
his bare
never
feet.
fucking touched grass,
Control your feet directly. You have to
never learned how to walk in his entire life.
There's an arc to playing the game. Where you maybe for a moment you're challenged and you're sweating and you're leaning forward, and then you're leaning back and you're relaxed, and then maybe there's something kind of funny at the end of that as well. And there's kind of like a ebb and flow to the experience.
Why is this also big there?
Oh, can you not?
I didn't.
Yeah, let's go back in time. To when
I
you did.
didn't.
No, I was just trying to catch it with my. Sorry,
With your
just
foot,
using my.
yeah, you tried to catch it.
How he
I
go
saw it starting
piss?
to go, and I just tried to.
You just kicked. You thought I'll give it a good kick
No,
to counteract the fall.
Yeah, I was just trying to steady it.
I don't think it's a difficult
Has
game.
been
It's the first
gold.
thing to say. You can
Yeah,
make
you're just bad. That's what you're trying to say.
I say he
No.
pissed in bottles.
You can make it difficult. So we're taking a very different approach to my game Getting Over It, which has one path, and if you mess up, you're back to the beginning. This is not like that at all. Really kind of achievable. Set
Too
of
much
paths
hair?
that are
Sure.
very sort of safe and more or less easy. And we're constantly tempting you off that and inviting you to try something that's a bit more difficult, but on your own terms. And
I
something
hate
that's
that if I
optional
play
seems
this
like
game,
it's
I'm literally
too
just gonna
hard.
be
You just
staring
don't
at
have
his
to do
fucking
it.
ass the whole
Also, just
time. I
because
can't
it's
even
a
deny
remote
it.
game,
Like,
a lot of the time when you
it's
fall off
just
something, you're
there.
falling into
It's
a
just
world.
there,
Like I said
dude.
before, we try to design the world so that when you're losing progress, you're not just back where you started. You don't have to do the same thing again.
It goes
putting
so
you on
weird
some other path.
shaped.
Okay, tree.
We've done a lot of work from an aesthetic standpoint to make it so that falling is enjoyable, so that there's rich aesthetic experiences you're having as you're sliding down a mud slide, as you're losing progress. There's cool stuff that's happening, and like there's a lot of richness in what
Yeah,
falling
you
feels
say
like in the context
falling
of
is
playing this game, and
enjoyable.
it's
Try and
enjoyable.
get
The purpose
Sussy
of
or
games is
Emu to
not
play
just
this
to
game. I'm
blind
pretty
you
sure they're
succeed.
gonna
And
rage
part of what
quit
we're trying to
so
do with this
fast.
game is to make the process of
Hey,
not
Realize,
succeeding
you should play this
enjoyable.
game.
Hopefully funny as well, yeah.
What the hell?
They said when Getting Over It came out, I said it would take, what did I say, an hour if you were really fast?
Yeah, something like that.
And it's actually a
You'd
minute
enjoy
to
this
the
game,
answer,
right?
So I should take whatever I think and just divide it by 60.
What's your time?
I'm gonna be playing in real life.
Wait, what are the parameters of the bet? Is this the speed run after 6 months?
After 6 months, I think they'll be doing it in 20 minutes.
That's too short.
That will have some crazy glitches and skips. Skipless, like glitchless run. I wanna
Sussy
say
Rage,
2
his
hours.
controller would
I'm gonna say
be
1
completely
hour.
gone.
Baby Steps is coming to PlayStation 5 and Steam later this year. Give us a wish list.
He has a fucking skateboard!
Well, unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today.
Yeah, that's a wrap on FGS live from GDC for 2025.
I've been Jules.
I've been Nathan.
But I tell you what, we shouldn't go without leaving them one last present, right? We can do one last thing, right?
One more thing?
One more thing.
One more thing before we go.
One more thing before.
One last thing before we hit the road.
Yeah, because I've got a psychological horror game, right? That is set inside a manor.
Oh, Jules, I feel like I've seen it before.
No, because what if I told you this manor was completely underwater?
Oh, now we're talking.
This is Dark Mass, a psychological horror game that is set to come for PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and it's going to drop in fall
Hi, Sam.
2026.
Oh, you enjoy that, because we've got to get going now. We've got to walk across that.
What?
Yeah, they're not even paying for the taxi.
You serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. Look, I had this fight with them, but look, we better get going before it gets dark. Hurry up, it's going to take a while.
Jesus Christ.
This place has been buried for centuries. Today is our chance to discover what no one else has seen.
Man of Medan type vibes. Actually, Man of Medan type vibes.
The earthquake has turned everything upside down. You won't believe what I'm
Dave the Diver 3, killing myself
Hey, drop me a crowbar.
in this game
I'm
because
gonna try to get in.
it's underwater, so you're gonna drown real fast. Smile.
I've never seen anything like this.
Has been banned on Twitch? I can't be banned. This looks interesting though.
What was that? I think I'm not alone down here.
I wouldn't fuck with this. It looks interesting. I'm not gonna lie.
I think we've unleashed the curse.
Dog ass. Chat, finally went through the whole entire thing instead of skipping the last part of it. Yay. Pug. And you know what? Unlucky's still alive. Copy! Now I can go to fuck a seep? Ah yes, good night. I hope you sleep well. Where's Unlucky? She still alive? She doing anything? She doing? What is she up to? Best World Street. Oh, it's their brother! Chat, if you didn't know, Unlucky just started streaming literally like 3 or 4 days ago now. She baby streamer. You should go follow her if you haven't. Go follow. Well, you're gonna follow her anyway because I'm dragging your asses in there. You're gonna go say hi. You're gonna go say hi to her. You want streamer? Yeah, she's doing all my emotes. Hehe. Can't make me? Oh, I can. And I will. Chat! Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm sorry it's a somewhat short one. It was meant to be shorter. I was meant to only watch this and then call it, but I decided to go live earlier so I could chat with you guys for a bit. If I get bored, I'll go live on my ult. So, thank you for hanging out. Love you guys. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the rates. Really appreciate it. Go say hi to Anne. She is working her fucking ass off. She is giving you guys 67 new goddamn emotes. So you better be happy. Because you're gonna be using the fuck out of her emotes. And, yeah. Love you guys. I will see you tomorrow for the collab. The collab will be at, I think it's 6, right? When's my collab? It's 6, right? Oh, never mind. It's 11 a.m. Pog. Alright, cool. Yeah, so if you're not in the Discord, I have the events all here. So you'll know what's coming up next. In between this and this, I will more than likely be doing Yakuza for like 2 days. Thank you. Yeah. So yeah, that's the next collab. Gonna be with Chacha, Beepy, Froggy, Remy, and Smuggalana. Bye, champ!